Hello everyone, and welcome to Gems of War version 3.1. First we're going to be doing the Guild Wars week 17 day 2 first. I just wanted to wait till the servers were all situated and everything like that. They appear to be fine. I also ended up posting the video earlier that went over some of the spoilers from the dungeoning stuff because they wanted me to wait till the patch was actually up, so that's back up again. I think that might have got put back a little bit, but it is within all of our videos now. I think it was like a couple months back, or like about a couple weeks back. But yeah, anyways, yeah, it is now version 3.1 of Gems of War. That was just a Surian face going over the new patch thingy. So yeah, let's just go do our Guild Wars. Don't know how much different it's going to be. There is custom AI. We do have, I believe, the console's AI now, so we'll see how that really pans out. We now have all of this, so now everyone is just going to be a complete troll and set down, actually, you know what, I probably should keep Skull as a semi-priority. Let's see, Brown, let's see, those two are definitely highest priority. I'll probably leave Famine as the lowest, I think, that, or we could go none, you know what, let's go none on Scion, and put up the, let's see, put that up slightly, put that up slightly. Let's see, which one do I want slightly more? Probably the yellow, and then get the skull. Let's see. Put that there. That, I don't know, which one's more annoying? Green right now or yellow? It's actually a really hard choice. I think they're about both the same. So we'll leave it like that, boom. There we go. The brown-red first. Keep letting him get brown-red so he keeps Ragnagoring. And, yeah, we'll work off of that. Still some skull priority because we need the Scion to poke, and we don't really need any blues or purples because we'll get the mana from Ragnagord and from skulls. So there we go. Okay, so let's see how annoying that will be now. What is Surian explaining now? Oh, he's talking about the Soulforge thingy. There is now a quest line. We'll be doing both of those in a moment. Let's go do our standard Guild Wars now, and then we can go and mess around with all. You know what? Let's actually go unlock Soulforge first because we need to start getting the kills, and all the kills that we do during Guild Wars will work for that. Oops, I need to go do the quest line. So let's go unlock that now. Thank you, traveling. Wait, thank you for traveling here. I have urgent news. Yes, he has patch-related news. The Soulforge. By the way, Blighted Lands is Soulforge, and Drifting Sands is the new, what's it called? The dungeon. I think it's just called Dungeons? Dungeoning? Something. Also, hello, everyone. Hello, I don't know if I can go through the whole list, but everyone who's here now. Hello, JCG. Hello, Maximuse. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Shadow Kahn. Hello, Hector. Hello, Jeremiah. Hello, Patrick. Welcome all. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to version 3.1. So yeah, let's go and unlock this real quick. A recent earthquake opened the way to something wondrous. Oh, really? Oh, really? Wait, that's when we did the meme earlier. I don't have it up right now. It is called the Soulforge. It is an ancient place of power. Soulforge. Yes, and we must capture it before the Inferno King is able. Let's go. Sounds like a plan. So we can just wipe these like they're absolutely nothing. These are ridiculously easy battles that we just need to get through real quick. Let's go use our Explore team and destroy it like no. Oh no, I didn't want to do it on Warlord 2. I was trying to go click the little thingy to go move it up. Oh well. I think we can actually still one-shot them on Warlord 2. Let me see. Find out in a moment. Come on, explode. Yeah, we can still one-shot them on Warlord 2. That's such a fail. Okay, let me go put it back down to, I was doing this when I was in challenges earlier. Now we got Inferno King. Oops, I did not mean to click that X. I was trying to click the thing to skip over the text. That's what I meant to click. Okay, let me move this back up to, or down to normal, just so we don't have any annoying misses and go from there. Yes, the update came out. The one for console is coming out September 5th, but for PC Mobile, it is out now and is live and is ready to go. So yeah, we have that. We do have console AI now, so we'll get to see how broken some things are. I haven't noticed any difference yet, but that's mainly because the enemy has gotten pretty much 0 turns since I started. Okay, and then one more battle, so we unlock the Soulforge. Of course, we will be doing Soulforge by kills only. We will not be doing anything like gemming it, even though it would take literal seconds if we were to gem it. We are going to do the actual kills for 2 reasons. 1, it will save us gems, and 2, I'm curious how long it actually takes. to do it without spending any gems. And we're going to be playing and getting a bunch of kills anyways. Victory! The soul forge is yours! Blah, 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 blah. Give us soul forge. It is said you may craft all manner of things here. Like what? Weapons, trait stones, and allies, and souls. Wait, you can craft souls. However, you will need jewels. Perhaps you should search in Drifting Sands. Very well, we'll be doing that later. Get our little standard gold. And yes, we have the soul forge now. So, Soul Forge, we have all this stuff. It's in the new interface as well. As you can see, you can spend gems, or you can simply kill. We are going to be going the kill route. Also, we need to start keeping track. Let me go open up a Word document. We need to keep track to see how many kills each thing requires. So, yeah, let's go do that. Hello, Gamerspra, welcome. Oops, now my Word document is blocking it. But yeah, level 1 is 20. I need to have this for reference for when we do a video on it later, because obviously we'll be doing a video covering Soul Forge and a lot of things. We have a lot of stuff to cover now. The amount of videos I need to do has gone from like a few to like a few dozen. Hello, Simtask, welcome. Let's see. Once you get it to level 10, once you get it to level 10, it stays level 10. You don't have to keep re-leveling it every single week. It's once you get it there, it's permanent. I am aware of that. That's one of the reasons why I'm not spending gems. Look at that. You'd have to pay 50 gems, or you have the choice of doing 20 kills. It is much better just doing 20 kills. 20 kills, like, take seconds. Or, not even a second, maybe like a minute or two. But, anyways, let's go and do, Guild Wars now. I just wanted to unlock that, because now any kill we do should count towards this, kill count. So, let's go head back. And let's go and head into Guild Wars, because we still need to do that. This is a Guild Wars stream. We will be doing all of the other new patch stuff. But let's go try out Guild Wars. It is a Green Day after all. Let's go and switch over to our standard Green Day team. Probably just going to throw double giant, spider, double kraken at it. That tends to work for pretty much every day. If I can find where on earth it is, that is. I really need to reorganize all my stuff here. It is all over the place. Seriously, where is my kraken? There it is, green kraken. It's giant spider, kraken, giant spider. Double check one last time that is indeed a Green Day. Yes, it is. So in we go. Double Princess Elspeth, double Christina. It should only take about 20 minutes to drop all of them. And that'll be exactly 20 kills, which will bring us up to level 2 Soul Forge. And then we'll go from there. Okay. Oh, am I playing you guys today? Sweet. Yeah, I am up against your guild. Let me go throw down the kraken. Oh, come on, kraken. Yeah, Devour, except we didn't get our extra turn, which actually would have been a little bit more beneficial, because now it gets a bunch of mana. Stop getting so much mana, you're going to lower my score. Well, it doesn't look like we are really losing, but we actually lost a lot of score potential from that. Luckily, it's the smallest pointed battle, so that happening isn't too big a deal, but that actually costed us probably about 50 points, around that much. Where'd it go? Where did we do? We'll go take that. And I'm trying to get some giant spider up here. I don't see anywhere we can cast it though. So we'll just move that over so we have it for next turn. And then we can just go from there, and that should be match. That should be match. We can just double Kraken at this point. Never mind, we're a single Kraken. Good job, Kraken. I see you're still just as overpowered as you've always been. Good job. 1-2-56 for the first battle. Not bad. I forget what that scale's up to. I'm not going to bother calculating it out. It's not that big of a deal right now. Okay. Should I switch this out, or should we keep it? Let's just keep it and go from there. Console gets all of this stuff on September 5th at, I think, 10... I forget the exact time, but September 5th, sometime on September 5th, which I believe they gave it in their time zone, so it might actually be September 4th for most people. I would need to go double check it, but it said September 5th at some kind of time zone. But if they did the Australia time zone, that basically means late on September 4th is when console's getting the patch. PC Mobile has it now. Well, we'll go do down brown. So far, I haven't noticed any change with the AI. They did say that they changed it, though it doesn't help that the AI is getting like 0 turns. So it's a little bit hard to see if the AI is actually different. I'll go through that down just to get a little bit of mana. Didn't get any extra turns or anything, unfortunately, but gotta take what you can take. And now we can just double Kraken into the win. Never mind, we only needed 1. And yeah, that's that's Kraken team for you. 1-4-0-5, and that wasn't even the third battle yet. I wonder if this can actually score 1,500 when it goes well. Well, we'll do this again. Giant spider, double spider, double Kraken. One other thing to note that you can do with this team, you can use Dark Maiden in first slot on this team. I personally like to go double spider. But you can get away with going Dark Maiden. It works slightly better against the Scion as well. It's not really something I do anymore. It was something I did a lot initially when it Guild Wars first came out. I don't know why I kind of stopped. I honestly do not remember why, but I did for some reason. I think this double giant spider, once it gets going, has a much higher damage potential. Not to mention, you're creating blue, so if you kind of need more space to put the blue into than just one single spider. Because if you already have the spider up, the mana has nowhere to go once you start getting the Kraken mana. That explosion he just did actually ruined us quite a bit, because it ruined the decent board that we already had set up. It can be used to get rid of bad boards, but the AI can also use it to get rid of your good boards. But we'll just start getting another spider up, I guess, and just go from there. We need another blue. We also need purple alignment, neither of which are available, so we'll just go move that down. And we do get an extra turn off the top, really nice. And we do have area for a giant spider cast. The only problem here is our Kraken does not look like it's going to hit based on the current board that we have, but we'll still throw it. He does have an impervious last slot. Wait. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Wait. Oh, it had to have not been traded. Wait. Oh, that's a glitch. We just devoured something with impervious. Good job. Well, most of these glitches probably will be hotfixed soon. But yeah, you guys saw that, right? He had fully traded. Yeah, we just devoured a impervious, what's his name? What is his name? Plague. We just devoured an impervious plague. So yeah, that's broken. Well, I was wrong. Kraken's even more powerful. But yeah, we just devoured something with immune to devour. That's definitely not supposed to happen. I can guarantee that. Okay, what am I doing? We can already end the battle. There we go. I think our score was a little bit lower. We didn't really get a lot of mana that time around. Yeah, we got 1479. Still decent. But for this kind of day, it's a little bit lower. Oh, yeah, maybe they changed his trait. I don't think they changed him at all, though. Oh, it's going over just the crafting thing. Let me go check Plague. I'm pretty sure he still has Impervious. Let me see. Impervious. Immune to all stats effects. Devour. It says it right there. It's immune to Devour. It had full traits. I looked in the replay thingy. It does indeed have full traits. Also, we hit over 20,000 gems again recently. We're going to lose that once Friday comes, though, because there's a new Mythic released. Let me go back to Guild Wars and finish out the few battles, and then let's go mess with Soulforge in the crafting system. And we might as well do our first dungeons today, because I believe it resets on the reset day. So doing it now would be fine, because we'd be able to do it again for tomorrow's video as well, or, you know, for every day. But that is one thing that you'll kind of have to do on a daily basis now, I believe, is the new thingy, whatever it's called. And I can almost guarantee it resets on reset day, or on reset time, which is 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or whatever your regional equivalent is. Also, hello, Mr. Wilson. Hello, Flethro. Hello, Mohammed. Welcome. Sorry, Mohammed. I'm sorry. But we do have high requirements in the guild, and I haven't really been enforcing it that well. I'm sorry, Mohammed. If there's anything I can do to make it up to you, let me know. Other than inviting you back into the guild. Well, we actually do have a spot right now, though. Which is kind of funny, because someone else ended up having to leave due to connections issues that they had. So yeah. Let's see. We actually still do have a spot empty. Hello, Humberto. Welcome. You're trying the update now. The game here seems slower. Does it? Haven't noticed any difference with speed at all. Seems like the same speed as always. The only thing I'm trying to look for right now is seeing if the AI acts any differently. We will have to test extensively. As on surface value, I haven't really seen any difference with the AI so far. Also, he just killed a giant spider, and now our other giant spider is within range of death. Wow, he might have already won. Apparently, wisps are still ridiculously annoying. I also can't really take these purples, though. I kind of have to. Oh, there we go. Nice brown extra turn right there. Wow. That brown extra turn might have just made us win. Let's go for a green sir. Oh, I can't let him take that skull. Let's go Kraken. Oh, we got a Devour at least, but now we're stuck with only two Krakens. One which is gigantic, and the other one which is needing a little bit of mana. So this could be bad. We're definitely losing a lot of score potential, that is for sure. But it looks like we're still going to win it, which is the main concern. Okay, we don't get our extra turn there because of the freeze. We could just take a purple, throw a Kraken, hopefully Devour, and go from there. What do we move? We'll just take that over. Let him get Skull Distract. Oh, he didn't go for the skull. Yep, we got console AI. Okay. Yep. The AI, this is actually a good thing because now the AI is a bit smarter. The AI knows now that when it has an extra turn that it can cast for free, when there's a skull on the board, it will not be baited into directly taking that skull. It will always cast its extra turn first. This was the main thing that people complained about with Queen Mab, which actually made her really, really powerful. Because if there are 13 or more blues on the board, she is smart enough to know to cast her ability now. So that's the main change I think that has occurred with AI, which is kind of healthy for the game, because it makes the AI actually a little bit more challenging now. Though it does make Wisp even more annoying than it's ever been. But, well, Console had Queen Mab meta. Now we're going to have Wisp meta, because I'm pretty sure everyone's going to start running double Wisp Kraken with like one other troop as their defense. Drain Spam will still be used as well, but that's going to start popping up even more. It's already been popping up quite a bit, as you can see. Obviously, no one has really changed their defend teams yet to pair up with the thing. Oh, there it is. Wisp and Queen Mab. Yep, that's basically all the metas combined in one. There's the Drain Spam, and then there's the extra turn spam. Both of those are going to be really, really strong now. And I don't think Supersonic had time to change it. If so, that's really smart. But yeah, it has both the metas right now. The extra turn spam and the drain spam. So we'll see how what goes here. We should still be fine. As long as he doesn't get a good wisp, we should be fine. Okay, so what do we need to move? He's going to Spirit Fox this immediately. So basically anything I take mana on, he's going to drain. So I deliberately want to not take mana on our spiders right now because I need them not to die. So we'll just take a purple right there. He'll hit our Kraken, that's perfectly fine. Now we need to go get our blue mana. So we'll get a little bit of blues, we'll take a green, and we should be good to go from there. Then we'll do it on a red convert, and no, don't, stop it. Good, it did not freeze us on purple, but it does have a Scion up right now that I have nothing that I can do against, so we're just going to have to throw our Kraken right here. Since there really isn't much fetch. Oh, purple? Yeah, we're not frozen on purple, let me take that. We can take Skull, not going to bother. Throw the Kraken. We did not get to Devour, we did not get the extra turn, though even if we did, we're frozen on it, so that wouldn't have made much of a difference. Where to move? If I take that, he's going to get Skull, we'll just move that over. What to do now? We can take green into blue. Will that give him a Skull? Where will these two skulls be placed? I think almost anywhere where they get placed, they will give him one. Let's see. Oh, that's an extra turn. And we can take it. There we go. Oh, no, it was an extra turn. No, that other little thing was in the way. I didn't see that all the way off the top. No. Okay, that's bad. Well, we'll go take a Skull. I need him to die. Oops, I didn't take the brown extra turn. That I could have taken for free. Okay, so let's go and take a blue. Take a green surge or something. He has double drain. That's always annoying. Well, we can stop him out on one at least. Take that. He'll go for the wisp. He hits the most random target right there. We'll take the blue into Skull, and now I think we should be good to go from here. If you can unfreeze, that'd be great. Okay. No, but we do have a Skull that we can take, so we'll take that. He'll throw a wisp. He'll throw a Spirit Fox on the correct targets. And I guess we'll Green Surge, which I don't believe has a +1. So we'll go take that. Get a little poke in. No, Queen Mab! My 1 HP! Why you do such things? We only have one Kraken left. Once we lose that Kraken, there is a potential we could lose the battle. Let's see, where to move. We can go do that on brown, get our little poke in, and then we can throw a Kraken. Please Devour already. We are frozen on blue, so there's no extra turn potential unless we randomly get it off of something off the top. Oh, we got a bunch of extra turn there, but we can't actually utilize it, of course, since we're frozen on it. Again, we are frozen on those greens, so we can't actually do anything with them. So let me actually go convert them out. We can do that. And we're not frozen on red, so we can also do that. We're not frozen on brown, so we can do that. We can take the Skull because we're not frozen on first slot, and that is match right there. So down they go. And, well, that went a little bit shakier than it should have, but we got through. I think that's only a 7,000 Skull, so we should be fine. That was an okay Guild War day. Kind of rushing through it a bit because obviously I want to get over to the new content. There we go. Oh, 7,322. That's actually not bad. If I was focusing a bit more, that actually probably would have been about 7,500 today. So yeah, that's perfectly fine. Anyways, on to Soulforge stuff, or new stuff. Let's see, Soulforge should be leveled now. There it is. Level up for free. There we go. So 20 kills for the first one, 60 kills for the next one. Let me go put that in on my little spreadsheet. So 20, then 60. That is scaled very weird. It takes 50 gems to do 20 kills, but it takes 75 gems to do the 60. I highly advise not spending gems on this. You only need to level it up once, so you might as well just get the kills for doing it. So, speaking of kills, let me go over to Drifting Sands, and let's go do the new dungeoning system. Dungeoning can be done every single day. You get 3 different battles that you can do. You can repeat these battles as many times as you want until you win, but once you've completed all 3 of them with a win, you can no longer do them for the day. But you do have as many tries as you want to attempt them. Do keep in mind, very low-level players, anyone who's just starting the game within the last week or two, will probably struggle a little bit with the dungeoning system. I will be making guides and stuff once I make my new account, kind of going over how to win it on a account that basically has very little to almost nothing on it. But for endgame players, I feel like, based on what I've seen so far of it, it's actually going to be pretty easy, mainly because they're base mythics. Because the base mythics within PvP are a lot harder than the base mythics that will be in this mode, because I don't believe they have any additional stats, but we'll find out once we go in. I wonder if we could have a quiet word about what? About the Soul Forge. Oops, I just completely skipped this dialogue. It's not that important, but let's go read through it. A quiet word about what? I wanted to discuss treasure map I found without Tyree finding out. Sure. Tyree always stealing those maps. Did someone say treasure map? Yes, we have about 1 billion of them, Tyree. We'll go give you 1,000. Sigh. Oh well, it shows the location of a place called the Elemental Dungeons. Can we use treasure maps on these? I wish we could. The lore of the game literally says they found it from a treasure map. Can we just start using treasure maps now to find these? That'd be amazing if you could use like 10 treasure maps to count as one, like one dungeon battle. That would actually be worth it. Because these jewels are going to be so valuable right now. I believe they're charging money on it. Out of everything in the new patch, I believe that's the main thing they're planning on making money on. Everyone will want jewels, but you can only get a set amount of jewels per day, unfortunately. So when it first starts out, everyone's going to have such a ridiculous amount of, or such a ridiculously small amount of jewels, particularly late game players. Well, you know, everyone will have the same, so anyone who's just doing it starting out will have the same as someone else later on. All these battles, we already know what they are. We've done this before in the beta earlier, but we'll be messing around with it again. Just kind of seeing things. So, let's just go explode that, get them killed. Also, when I'm going to be doing my kill count farming, we're going to be using this exact same team. It just kills everything so quickly. We won't be using it for the dungeons, though. We will get completely crushed if we do, most likely. I can almost guarantee we will be crushed. I'm probably going to use Gorgoltha KrissTigger, Dragon Soul KrissTigger, most likely. Just a standard kind of safe team against them. Should work out perfectly fine. I just restarted Steam and the game is updating. Yeah, turn off your Steam client and then start it back up again. That ends up working for me when the patch wasn't showing. The way is now clear. We can enter the dungeon every day, I see. And I can smell jewels inside. Lots of pretty shiny jewels. You can smell them? Yes, they have the scent of victory. Of course I can smell. They smell like very expensive candy. Okay. Candy Crush. I believe the ancients references. I believe the ancients used the jewels for something in the Blighted Lands. Interesting. Well, we already unlocked it. And there we go. So, dungeoning. Let's click on dungeon. And now we have 3 battles that we can do every single day. As I said, it gives you jewels. I believe the colored jewel is based on the week. I'm not quite sure. Might be based on the day. Might be based on the week. Who knows? We'll find out. I'm not quite sure what this percent chance thing is. I guess that's the percent chance that you'll get this resource. That'll be a little bit annoying because some people will get very lucky initially and have like 1 billion of these, and other people will not get lucky. I assume it's a percent chance of getting. I'm not quite sure. We'll find out. Also, there are these 2 offers. Let's see. No clue what this one is yet because I haven't even defeated the first battle. But there's also this other one. So for $5, you can buy this daily, which is 50 diamonds. Are diamonds gems, or are they some kind of different resource? I'm not quite sure. 200 rubies, 800 shards, 500 souls, and 3 gem keys. Is it worth it? Initially, it probably is, mainly because jewels will be so valuable. But probably like a month from now, you'll almost never need to buy it, probably. I'm not quite sure. We'll find out. Anyways, let me go check in Blighted Lands. Are jewels a different resource? I believe they are. If we click here, yeah, they are. Jewels are their own independent resources, not like gems. Gems look like that. Jewels look like this. That's a gem. This is a jewel. Anything that has that bluer tint is a gem. These things are jewels. So yeah, that is its own independent resource, and there's only a % chance that we get them, so that's a bit annoying. I probably will initially buy a couple of those packs. Maybe we'll even do it today. I don't think my Steam wallet has anything in it. I'll probably put 50 in my Steam account and just slowly start pumping it into the game. Just so we have some jewels so we can show it for videos and stuff like that. But anyways, let's go and fight the Yarrow Fire Mantle. Each one has a different extra effect that they have. For example, this Yarrow creates more gems and can use all mana colors. This Shegra creates more red gems and skulls than regular Shegra. And this burns everybody and deals extra damage. It already burns everyone. Oh wait, no it doesn't. Oh, interesting. That's going to be an annoying Elamagrim. Ah, interesting. Okay, anyways, let's go into the first fight. Obviously not using this. Let's go and switch over to... Oh, they actually do somewhat okay team so. All right, never mind, not really. Rock Troll and the Desert Troll. I thought that was one of the combos. That actually isn't. But anyways, let's go and throw down 4 times dragons. It's going to be the safest thing that we can do to kill out all of these. Okay, so let's go and get our manas. Also, it has its own background for the dungeoning system. Across the little thing. Has the little torch thing there. Oh, I need to ask them for this background. I'll need it for videos. The background file. Because obviously I don't have that background right now. We could have it behind our head when we do the other streams. What do we remove here? I guess we do it on green for the skull. We'll do that. But as you can see, these battles are going to be ridiculously easy for late game players. Unless the later ones are a lot harder. I'm not quite sure. We'll find out. But for a late game player, this first battle is definitely a cakewalk. Not quite sure if all the other ones are too. But you can see they drop down like nothing at all. For early on in the game, it'll probably be a lot harder. But there we go. We get our shards. We get our ruby. Oh, we didn't get the jewel. It is a % chance. That's the % chance that you'll get that resource. Only 25%. We're going to get so unlucky, aren't we? That's going to be annoying. Hopefully the offer has a few of them. Only 50. Annoying. And that one only has 20. Oh gosh, diamonds are going to be so annoying to have to accumulate. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that's a bit annoying that they're % chances. I wish it would have been a standard number for each. Like 5, 10, and then maybe 15 or something. But let's go against the Queen Shegra. Let's see. Are they any stronger stat-wise? I believe they're the same. Hard to really tell. Of course, the Shegra is a bit different now. It has a higher gem spawn than what it normally does. Was that the only change on it? Yeah, I believe it was. If so, that's pretty much the same thing for the most part. Especially since you can just mana drain spam them until it doesn't really do anything. Is there any info on the cost of crafting mythics, for example? As of this current moment, I'm not quite sure. The only way anyone has info on how much it costs to craft a mythic is if they ended up paying gems to level it up. I'm going to be doing it by non-gem means. But we're going to be farming probably for the next few hours. We might as well do it tonight and yeah, just make a thing out of it. The patch is up. We might as well go and mess around with it tonight. I'm not doing anything tomorrow other than the stream that we were going to do at 10 a.m. It might get slightly delayed, but we might as well just play it out tonight. I ended up taking a nap earlier today too, so I'm like wide awake right now. I will go get a soda though, just for the caffeine. Let me actually go do that now. Let me go get a soda and a fresh water real quick, just so we have that. 1 second. And maybe some chips too, just so we have something to munch on. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Okay. Okay, we're all set now. We got some chips. We got a water. We got a soda. Got a little bit of everything. Let's make a night out of this. Yeah, daily type content. We will be getting more daily type content soon. They're going to be adding daily tasks as well. Console has it, PC Mobile does not. We will be getting it eventually. When, I do not know. But it is something that is coming to PC Mobile. But as you can see, my theory earlier was correct. The Soul Forge is ridiculously easy if you are a late game player. They are going to need to do something about this. Also, we have yet to get a single diamond. That is really annoying. But yeah, there we go. A slightly higher stats. Oh, maybe they do scale up their stats slightly for later on. But, hey, what was this other offer? The gem bounty. Oh, you can pay gems for them. Oh, they did this right. Okay, good job, devs. They did it right. Instead of, oh, you can do it for free as well. Oh, sweet. So every single day, I believe you can buy, the gem bounty. I would assume so. All you have to do is defeat the first battle, and you can pay 50 gems to get all these resources. Sweet. So basically, you'll have to buy the gem bounty literally every day. There's no point in not doing it. It will cost you 50 gems each day, but the resources you get from it are worth it. So yeah, we're definitely getting that. Let me actually wait a battle. I don't know if it increases if you do all three. Actually, can I do it every single time? Maybe I'll buy it now. Yeah. Let's see if we do another battle if it lets me buy it again. I think it just lets you buy it once per day if you defeat the very first one. So let's just buy that. That's 50 gems. So we get 4 runics, we get 250 souls. Both of those are basically nothing. But we get 400 shards, 100 rubies, and our first diamonds, which is different than souls. So there we go. Interesting. Okay, so let's go do our final battle. And is that just once? You have already purchased today's gem bounty. Yeah, you can purchase it once per day for 50 gems after you've completed the first dungeon within the dungeon system. So that's what that is. You can also buy this for $5 each day if you really wanted it. So there's also that. I'll probably buy it a few times because I'll be needing a lot of diamonds probably for stuff. But yeah, and just so we can show it for videos and things. Not quite sure if it's worth it because I'm not quite sure what the costs are for mythics and stuff. Once we figure out what that is, we'll be able to see if it is or is not worth actually buying that. I probably will be initially though, just so we can show it for videos and such. Well, where should we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Well, we'll go take the brown over. Take down the green. Throw down that. Dragon Soul it. Okay, I think their stats are higher as you go down. These do seem a little bit higher. It still seems relatively easy, though, for this late in the game. I don't really foresee myself losing any of these battles. KrissTigger. Good job. Also, they did not nerf KrissTigger. Actually, I don't think they nerfed a single troop in the entire game. All they did was a few buffs to things that were really excessively underused. Dwarves got the most buffs. Oh, finally, we got some diamonds from a battle. There we go. We got some free diamonds from a battle. There we go. So that's all the bosses. Let me go put some money in my Steam account. We'll go buy that too, might as well. Let's see. I actually have like 0 cents in my Steam account right now. I need to sell some of my other stuff. I keep not doing it. Now would be a perfect time before it crashes, because all of the Steam market stuff crashes around the time of about, November-ish, because everyone starts selling out all their resources for when, the seasons come. So let me go put in, I guess 25 or 50. Let me only put in 25. I'll buy it like 5 times. Oh, you know what? Let's just put in 50. Just so I don't have to do it later in case I feel like I need to do something. So let me just go do that real quick. And we'll go put down the first 5. From the PayPal account. And there we go. $50. Purchase. And it should go automatically. I don't think I need to go out of my way to go do all that. Nope, there it goes. Perfect. It gave me the money. It didn't give me the receipt. There it is. Okay. Email that to myself. And okay, there we go. So let's go and buy that now. We should have the money now. Offer, daily deal, and yep, we'll go purchase that. I don't think there's any personal information on this now. There never is. I checked this a while back to see if there ever would be. So we'll go purchase that, and there we go. There's all of our resources now. So we get 800 stars, 50 diamonds, 200 rubies, 3 gem keys, which are basically irrelevant. 500 souls, which is literally irrelevant. But yeah, the main thing we would need there were, of course, the 3 new resources. The diamonds, the rubies, and the shards. So let's actually see the cost of these things. Then again, I might not be able to see yet. I might need to go grind some kills. Let's see. It might not show it unless I actually have it unlocked. Let's see. Minor trait stones and brown jewels, brown summoning stone. Well, we need to get up to red then. Where's red? It's all the way at level 8. Well, let's start grinding. Let's see. What can we currently do? Oh yeah, you can make jewels too out of shards. Ah, so shards are kind of like a base value thing that you can make into any jewel. Interesting. So what are these? These are trade stone converters. Oh. Ooh, trade stone converters. Oh, sweet. We can pay a bunch of... Oh, nice. We can convert our major trade stones into minors and our minors into majors, though no one would ever do that. It's better just to do it the other way around. But yeah, you can craft your major trade stones now into minors. This has been something that people have been asking for. It does cost a little bit. For each one, it does cost you 50... Whoa, that would be a lot. Hopefully I don't ever accidentally click that button. But yeah, you can pay 50 souls and 2 majors to make one of these. So if we click craft, I assume that would then make us 1 green. Let's do it for red then. So this should make us 1 minor red trade stone if we were to do this. So let's just click craft and see what it does. Craft 1 minor red trade stone. Or 1 minor fire trade stone, yes. And there we go. So it cost us 2 major trade stones and 50 souls. But that actually is worth the conversion rate, I would say. Though that would end up costing a lot if you start doing a lot of them. Hopefully I never accidentally misclicked that. They need to have a confirmation. Oh, they do have a confirmation thing on it. Troops, brown summoning stone. What is this? Do I need to get the summoning stone before I can start summoning brown troops? I assume so. Well, we don't have any way to gain brown things yet. What's this? Wait, these are new. These are new. Wait, these both are new weapons. These haven't existed prior. Oh, interesting. Are these mythic weapons? These look like mythic weapons. Interesting. What is this? Deal 29... It's a brown weapon. Deal 29 damage to an enemy. Deal double damage if there is a dust storm. Create a dust storm. Stone sword. Deal 29 damage to the first enemy. Deal triple if they use blue mana. Anyone on console who have been wanting counters, there you go. Stone sword. That should help. Interesting. And there's colors like that for every single one. They cost 50 diamonds. 1,000 souls, 200 jewels, and 2 celestial trade stones. The hardest part about that will probably be the 200 jewels. I don't even think we have 200 red yet. Let me see. We have 400 red, and we have these other things that can be converted into other stuff. So, yeah, let's go back. And, what was I going to do now? Yes, I need to go farm a bunch of kills and start getting that up. So, let's go to whichever kingdom I need the most kills in. Which one do I have the lowest amount right now? Or which one's the quickest? Let's see. Which one's at 100? Out of all my arcanes, which one is at 100 right now? Green purple could be okay. Pure purple, there we go. Where is pure purple kingdom? That'd be Karakarov. So let's go and wipe out Karakarov like crazy real quick and just explore it a bunch. So let's go get our Bombot team and just start accumulating some kills so we can actually go do all of this. Get the gem bounty? What gem bounty? Yeah, it's 50 gems, not 50 diamonds. The thing that you end up getting from the thing is 50 gems, not diamonds. Same thing was for the crafting thing, for the weapons. You can tell the difference with them because the diamond has a whiter tint. A gem has a bluer tint to it. Oh wow, we already got 1 arcane. I feel so bad when I go arcane farming. Well, I'm technically not arcane farming. I'm kill farming right now. But I feel so bad when I do it because I feel like I always get the arcane on like the 1st or 2nd kill. That's just like so lucky. That is so ridiculously lucky. Oh, is my difficulty still turned up? No, it shouldn't be. Oh, come on, kill. Maybe I should go do the other challenge, roll 1-shot it every time. I might just have to do that instead. We get more EXP that way too. I don't believe I'm on double EXP right now though, because my guild didn't end up winning yesterday. We're also 1 person short, so we're not really going to be winning much at all this week. Let me see. Yeah, we're not going to be winning today, and I don't think we won yesterday. Unfortunately, no, we didn't. But let's go and fight the first challenge of Divinian Fields. This will be the easiest way of doing it. Turn it up to Warlord 2 difficulty, and just go from here. Yeah, we already bought the gem bounty thing for 50 gems. You'll pretty much have to buy that every day to be the most efficient that you can be. It gives a lot of resources for only 50 gems. The $5 one is a slightly different story. Not quite sure if that's worth it yet. We'll find that out once we actually get to see how much a mythic costs and stuff. But 50 gems for those resources definitely do seem worth it. We'll find out what the $5 one is. I'm still buying the $5 one just in case it is worth it. Pretty sure it's not, but we'll find out. It's still something that you can maybe do if you're like very short on a VIP level. You could buy it a few times and that would probably be pretty good value. Can I do it on Warlord 3? I don't think I can do it on Warlord 3. I can go double check real quick. Challenges, fights, Warlord 3. Oh yeah, never mind. I can do it on Warlord 3. You are correct. Yes, Warlord 3 is the highest we can do it on. Warlord 4 we definitely can't. But yeah, you are correct. Forgot about that. And we'll just go through a bomb bot. Yeah, Warlord 3 is possible. Let's just go farm up our kills, get our Soul Forge leveled. Every single time, I wish there was a notification that told you when your Soul Forge actually leveled. Because the only way we have to determine... Oh, wait. I forgot to double check to see how many needed, how many kills. I need to keep track of how many kills it needs for each field. I think we're on the 61 right now, but I do want to make sure I keep track of it every single time. So let me go back to the Soul Forge real quick. Because we'll need that info to go do a video on it, so everyone knows. Let me see. Soul Forge. Oh, there's another easy way to get Soul Forge, by the way. You can just go into mini games. Soul Forge. 60 kills. Oh, I already put that down. Okay, but when it goes up another level, we'll have to go double check it. Let's go over to Divinian Fields and keep just hammering it down. Read the patch notes. Guild tasks got altered, did they? Read the patch notes? I didn't see anything going over guild tasks. What was the change to guild tasks? Let's see. Dungeons, Soul Forge, Russian language, update UI, new achievement, minor features, bug fixes, new setting menu, balance, the troops that got changed. Where's the thing that says gems of, where the guild task got changed? Oh, change the guild tasks. Oh, there it is. Guild tasks have been altered payout to compensate for the extra gold flowing into the game from the 4x speed options. Oh no! Early rewards have been reduced. Oh no. Many later rewards have been increased. Oh yay! Some gem rewards have been removed and replaced with gem keys. Oh no. Diamonds, craft... Well, then again, I technically use my gems on gem keys anyways, so... diamonds, crafting materials for legendary and mythics troops have been included in certain tiers. Oh, yay! And overall, with about 20 to 25% more gold flowing in, we've reduced the equivalent gem value of guild tasks by 20%. Oh, no! But yeah, that's all been rebalanced now. Though, I guess that is fair, because, yeah, they did make farming, like, 2 times quicker, yet they left everything exactly the same. They should have done that, like, earlier. They should have done that, like, right when 4x speed came out, not left it like it was. But, better late than never, I guess. Oops, I don't mean to be doing Explore, I mean to be doing the challenge, so we can one-shot it each time. But yeah, I think we only need to do this 2 more times until we get up to the next level. And then we get and see what we can do with the next level then. We'll just go move that real quick. But yeah, we should be able to unlock Soul Forge, I would assume, within the next hour or 2. It doesn't seem like it'll take that long, though the amount of kills we need will keep going higher and higher and higher. But this team goes so quick that it shouldn't really take too long to get all the leveling that we need for the Soul Forge. So I believe that's the next level. Let's go to the Soul Forge. Soul Forge. There we go. Oh no, we're one battle off. One battle off. So let's go do that real quick. Challenges, fight. Let's go get it. Yeah, no more minor trait stones and legendary tasks. I think they might have changed that. I don't know if they changed the graphic though. I hope they did. Let me go double check it. Let me actually go do a legendary task. I think we have the goal to be able to do so. I think we have 1 million, right? We should have 1 million. No, we do not have 1 million. Well, hopefully my guild is close enough to getting one done. Let's see. Nope, they're not close enough. Someone in my guild, help. I'll put in 500,000. Someone help. I know some of you are here. Contribute your energy. We need that gold. There we go. We need like 400,000 more. It still shows all the previous images, but let's see if we can get some diamonds or something. There. Let me go claim my seals. Almost at 1.5k. Anything else we need to go mess around with in guild? I don't think anything else has really changed much. No one's going to be bothering to get guild seals anymore. Everyone's just going to be putting it into dungeon stuff. Did I do the extra battle yet? I think I did. Let me go back to dungeons. Not dungeons. Wrong one. Let's go back to... Oops. I keep clicking on the wrong area. Soul Forge. Upgrade for free. And the next one requires 100 kills. So let me go mark that into the Word document. So level 1 takes 20, then 60, then 100. There we go. Let's keep going. Now we need 100 kills, so let's go get 100 kills. And now we can do blue jewels, blue summoning stones, and blue weapons. So we need to get over to red. Let's see, weapons. What do we have now? We have blue. We have a frost staff. What does a frost staff do? Show me. Deal 24 damage to an enemy. Deal double damage if there is an ice storm. Create an ice storm. Interesting. So all of them are kind of the same general premise then, aren't they? Deal 24 damage to the first enemy. Deal triple if they use red mana. Was this one to the first enemy as well, or chosen? Oh yeah, they are to the first enemy. Interesting. Okay. Okay, interesting. Not quite sure if they're that worth it then. There's still probably something I'm gonna get though. We'll have to see once we get to legends and stuff. I mean mythics and stuff. Anyways, let's go and keep farming what we need. Keep going over to challenge, fight, and just keep plowing them down. We get about 10 kills per minute. So this should take us about 10 minutes then to be able to get the next level and just keep going until we get it fully leveled. And we might do it all tonight. Who knows? We might as well. I should have enough time tonight, as long as I'm not too tired for tomorrow. If the stream tomorrow is slightly late, you'll know why. But yeah. Is it really 4,000 diamonds to craft a mythic? That is a lot of diamonds. That is a very, 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 very large amount of diamonds, if that is true. I wonder if we can craft an autumn imp. I need an autumn imp. I don't have the stones for it, but I might be able to convert my shards into something that I can use for it. Oh yeah, the Scion thing will be pretty hard, but only if it's in first slot. If they put the Scion, the custom Scion in non-first slot, it's going to be ridiculously easy to defeat. But if anyone still has any questions, feel free to ask. We've been going over most of this stuff at this point. Is it there? Is a post. It is there. Oh wait, what is this post on? Open a new tab. What does this one go? Gems of War Hangover. I know, right? What is this? A crafting guide. Spoilers for crafting. Oh, did he already unlock all of them? Oh, he already did my work for me. He already did the amount of kills you need and the amount of gems that you would have to pay for each category. I highly do not advise paying gems for it. The amount of gems you need, if you were to instantly level up everything, is a little over 1,000 gems, and is not really worth it for the most part. Wait, you can use... Oh, never mind. For a second, I thought you could use souls to make shards. You have to use... I mean, to make jewels. You have to use a combination of shards plus souls in order to craft them. Okay, legendaries cost 800 jewels. Interesting. Oh, they're finally doing something with all the celestial trait stones. But yeah, wow. 4,000 diamonds for a single thing. 10 celestials and 4,000 diamonds. Celestials won't be an issue for the most part. Most people have excess celestials. But yeah, those diamonds, assuming you get them at a pretty slow rate. On average, I believe you would only get, even if you paid a 50 gem thing, I believe you only get about like 50 per day, assuming you don't pay any money. So what is 4,000 divided by 50 then? If you were to do it free to play. 4,000 divided by 50. So, whoa, that's 80 days. It would take 80 days to be able to get the supplies for one mythic. That is a decent amount of time, that is for sure. Though, you do have to keep in mind, you can use shards for it too. So if you wanted to power rush, if you didn't want anything related with jewels, you can go and make the little diamond things, and that would make it go quicker. So that would probably only make it take about a month if you use literally 100% of your jewels towards it. So it's actually a lot shorter than that. But yeah, about 80 days, almost 3 months, is the amount of time it would take to do it free to play to get yourself a mythic. That's counting no shards though. But yeah, that's nice. He already made a little guide for it, kind of with the pricing and everything. That means he ended up paying gems for it. I'm not going to be going down the gem route. It's over 1,000 gems to be able to max it out. That's a little pricey. Of course, you only ever have to do it once, but still, 1,000 gems is a decent amount of gems. We can save that towards the new mythic that's coming on Friday. By the way, there is a new mythic coming on Friday. That is a thing. I don't know if it'll be immediately craftable, but even if it is, you won't be able to craft it because no one... I think it will be physically impossible to have enough jewels right now, or diamonds, I mean, yeah, diamonds, to be able to craft a mythic that's coming this Friday. The one that's coming after this Friday, I think the people will start to be able to have enough for it. But this initial one, no one is going to have enough. That's not going to happen. Is this the beta? No, this isn't the beta. This is the live version. If you're on Steam, the thing that fixed it for me was close your Steam client, start it back up, and then you'll be able to get the updates. If you're on mobile, not quite sure what the trick is to make it work if you don't see the update. But yeah, 3.1 is live right now for PC mobile. If you're on console, it's coming on September 5th, was the date they said. I forget what time, but around September 5th is when you guys on console are getting it. What is the cost of arcanes? I do not know. That one link that someone just posted probably says it. Let me see. Did he end up putting it? Oh, oh, there's a new Mythic as well that was added to the game. Oh, sweet. I need to go get him. That will have to be the first one we make. He costs 50,000 souls, 300 gems, 4,000 diamonds, an Eye of Externus, a Heart of it. Where do you get these three things? Interesting. So there might start adding troops that you need to start crafting as well. That'll be interesting. Hopefully they're not too expensive, though. Interesting. Very interesting. And then there's all those weapons as well, of course. Oh, there's different tiers of weapons, too. I think there's like 3 or 4 for each one. Oh, wow. There's a lot of stuff we need to go over. How does he already have all this stuff? He had to have gemmed it up and then just went through all of these screens. Yeah, that would have to be it. No one could have realistically gotten all those kills in that amount of time. He probably just gemmed it and then immediately started making the guide and getting a bunch of screenshots for it. He works really quick, though. Wow. When did he post this? He posted this 1 hour ago. How on earth did he do all that in an hour? Hey, Celestial Trade Stone. These are actually valuable now. I need more of those. I probably don't need more of them, but there is a chance that we could run out of Celestial Trade Stones now. They are used for things now. You won't just get a excessive surplus of them like what you used to be able to do. Is your game crashing like constantly now? That could happen if you're on mobile now. They did raise the requirements for mobile. There's probably going to hotfix like the standard crashes soon. That ended up happening to PC too. A lot of people were crashing initially, but then they hotfixed it a bit and then it stopped crashing. But they did raise the requirement for the game on mobile. You guys are on Unity version now. So that will be a little bit of an issue for the first couple days to a week, probably. And depending on how old your system is, it might be even longer than that. Or might not even work on your mobile device. So do keep that in mind. Anyone playing on mobile. Also, I don't need to keep keeping track of how many kills we need every single time, because there's already someone who compiled all the kills we need for every single one. So right now we're on 100, the next one will be 140, then 180, then 220, so on and so forth, and all that kind of stuff. So we'll go throw that down. Throw ourselves the bomb bots, and down it goes. Oh yeah, let me go make sure I like this guide too. He did a lot of good work on it. Let me go make sure I like it. There we go. Also, I might need to reference it just when I do my own video, kind of going over it some. Just because he organized it so well. Okay, well, let's go and throw that down. Get the bomb bot off. And down it goes. Yeah, we have a lot of content to start covering now. Hey, very... Also, he has 43,000 diamonds. No wonder why he ended up spending 1,000 for it. Wow, he has a lot of diamonds right now. Speaking of diamonds, how is our diamonds lower? Oh, because I ended up spending 50 on that one thing. Oh, thank you, whoever just did the legendary task. Unfortunately, we did not get any jewels. We got arcanes, we got an event key, and we got a gem key. Oh, wait. Hello. That is definitely reduced. Why is it only giving us 1 gem key and 1 event key? That is much lower than before, that is for sure. They tampered with the table. They tampered with it heavily. Anyways, let's go into... why am I going to PvP? Let me go back into the challenges. How many are we at right now? To the Soul Forge, minigames, dungeon, Soul Forge. We're only at 40 kills for the next one. Let's see, what do we get next? We get the green, then we can start doing runics and arcanes. Then we get to yellow, then the purple, then to red. Why does red have to be so far down? It's the one that we can do right now. Then we can do legendary troops and stuff, then mythic troops. Wait, can you not craft lower tier troops? That's a bit annoying. Maybe the summoning stones? I saw summoning stones. Yeah, I think the summoning stones might be used for it. Though we need to get all the way over to red summoning stone. Okay, anyways, let's just keep going through it. Let's see. And we go to the challenge, fight, and keep plowing through so we can go to all the new content. Read your post. What was your post, ODX? If you earn more kills than necessary for the Soul Forge level, it doesn't carry over to the next level. That's not too big a deal. It's only going to be like a few kills, unless you're doing like 1 billion of them in one battle. But I think it'll go indivisibly every single time by 4. So if you're just doing a solid 4 every single time like this, it's going to be perfectly even. So you won't really need to worry about it. I don't believe there's any quicker way than what we're doing right now to actually get the kills. I'm pretty sure this is the quickest possible method. Almost guaranteed. And down it goes. Everything shall fall to the Bombard army. I do wish there was a notification thing for when you actually get the Soul Forge up. While you're on Warlord 3, because they die in one shot, and I'm doing it for the extra 50% experience or whatever it gives. 75%, whatever it is. I forget what it is off the top of my head. We'll see when we go back to it. But it gives just more EXP and stuff. There's no reason not to have it on this because we one-shot it every time. So there's no point in not having it at this difficulty. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Challenge fight. Yeah, we're getting 75% bonus EXP every time. You want Amnesia? Yeah. It's going to be a while before we'll be able to craft Mythics, though. I need to check what the conversion rate is on them. Because the thing said we need 4,000 diamonds. But how many shards are diamonds? I believe there's already posted on the thing over there. Because I don't know if I can craft them yet. But let me see. It costs 1,000 shards to create how many of those? Wait, let me go check. It better not be for only one. That would be ridiculous. Let's see. It could be. We'll find out. Soul Forge. I want to be able to craft these shards. Can I even do that yet? Celestials, diamonds. Nope, you have to have level 9 to be able to do diamonds. So we're not able to do diamonds yet. Well, keep farming. Must keep farming till we reach the points, and then we'll know. I don't think his post says it in it anywheres. Oh wait, here it goes. Other than shards, all of the above can be crafted for the cost of 100 souls, 500 shards each, except for diamonds, which cost 1,000 shards instead of 500. How many do you get? The only one? I guess it's only one, so that might be the case. That doesn't seem like it'd be the case then. Then shards seem ridiculously useless if that is the case. Let's go throw that down. Actually, there is a way I could slightly check that. I could go check the, well, ask someone if they've already gotten it, but let's go and go over to Soul Forge, and we could check it on the lesser color. So if I go over to Jewels, okay, so it does craft 10. So I assume that's 10 diamonds as well for that cost. So that means 10 diamonds, assuming so, costs 100 souls and 1,000 shards. So every 1,000 shards is essentially 10 diamonds if you so chose to craft that way, which you probably would be. So, oh, mythic weapons. So there are designated mythic weapons then. I wonder what weapons those will be. I guess there'll be a mythic weapon for each category then. I don't know if it will only cover one color or what, but yeah, there are a bunch of different new weapons. I really hope the older weapons will be craftable too. And what's this? Oh, wait, what's this? We're able to pay these to get souls. Why would anyone ever do that? Never do this. Never spend your diamonds on souls. That is the worst possible thing. Each diamond is only giving you 10 souls. That is ridiculously poor value. That is extremely, extremely poor value. Okay, let's go and keep killing. No point in spending our diamonds when we can just kill. Is it really 1,000 shards per diamond? I think it's 1,000 shards per 10 diamonds. Because all the other ones give 10 as well. Based on the one that we already saw that is craftable. So I assume it's basically 100 shards per diamond then. Is basically the conversion rate. We'll find out once we get there. Which will be a little while. Maybe we should gem it. I kind of don't want to just because we would waste so many gems doing so. But it would definitely save time. But we're already going to be playing so much that there's really no point in doing it. Every single battle is worth about 1 gem. I mean, 1 diamond. Yeah, 1 gem. I'm going to get so confused with these two different resources. But every single battle we're doing right now is worth about 1 gem. And if we were to buy them all out, our battles are then worth 0 gems. So... what does Exarnathus do? I do not know. I don't have him unlocked to the point, and no one's going to be able to unlock him for like at least another week. So, yeah, it's going to be a little while. It is definitely going to be a little while before we can really unlock him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 100 shards per diamond. I can almost guarantee you that. I wish there was a slightly quicker way than this, but at least this is remotely quick. It's about 2.5 wins per minute, which is about 10 kills per minute. And what is the total kill count that we actually need? Because then we can break down the exact amount of time that this will end up taking. And of course, we'll just keep peeking at the Soul Forge every single time we get the next level. But let me double check that. We need about... How many kills do we need? We need... Where's his kill count? I know he has it posted. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? No, he has it here. I just lost track of where it was. Seriously, where did the leveling just go? Levels, there it is. Boom. Wait, it's a broken link though. You didn't put the link correctly. That order's placeholders. There it is, levels. It requires... I need a calculator. Let me go break this down. 500 plus 380 plus 300 plus 220 plus 180 plus 140, and we might as well plus the rest of them just for the sake of it. Plus 100 plus 60 plus 20, 1,900, and we do what, 10 of those every single minute. So divide that by 10. So it takes a little over 3 hours. So basically, if we wanted to do it now, it would take us 3 hours to max out the Soul Forge, is about the amount of time it would take. 3 to 4 hours. So yeah, let's go do that. Off we go. It is Soul Forge farming time. What is the link that's, oh, it's this one over here. It's, the new, guide that someone just made that has a lot of the information on it. This one right here is the one I'm referencing. Ozball ended up making a guide pretty much instantly on it. Let's see. It seems like, still be easier. Oh yeah, it's way easier to get things out of VIP chests. There's still a need to use VIP chests, gem chests, all that. I was thinking that they might have been devalued, but no, they are still very much worth using still. The way that you do keys is exactly the same. You still do keys. You still throw and save your event keys for when a new legend comes out. You still go and throw your gems at whenever a new mythic comes out, and you still save all of your gold keys and your glory keys for whenever a new troop comes out, or a new kingdom, I mean. Though there might be a stop to new kingdoms coming soon. We'll have to see. Well, let's go to challenges. Fight this thing out. Is Groshnock? Yeah, Groshnock is multiple kills per battle, but you have to worry about, it would end up delaying it more, I think. I'm not quite sure, because you'd have to make sure you get black manacles. And if you don't necessarily get black manacles, it would be slower, not quicker. But yeah, I see what you're meaning with that. But yeah, I think we're just going to be sticking with this. I think this is perfectly fine. If nothing else, we're getting more EXP this way too and stuff. Well, quite a few things would still be possible free to play within the Soul Forge. It just takes a decent amount of time. You'd still be able to do most of the majority of stuff. The only thing you wouldn't be able to do is the $5 purchase, which gives you a little bit more of those resources every day, which of course a lot of people who like to spend a lot of money on the game definitely will be doing, and I will be initially, just so I can show some content related to it. But yeah. As far as free to play, it will just take you slightly longer. If you don't do the daily thing, I think it takes you around 40% longer, 50% longer, some kind of amount. I didn't calculate it out exactly. We'd have to see the exact amount that you get per day of Soul Forge and compare it to the amount of extra rewards you get for paying the thing. But as long as you can do 50 gems each of the days for the thing, which most late game players actually can do because they have such a ridiculously large stash of spare resources to use. Since it will take some time to have resources for a Mythic, I guess you'll just do normal PvP and let Soulforge unlock naturally. Oh yeah, I definitely advise letting Soulforge unlock naturally. Even with all the resources I have right now, I'm unlocking it naturally. I don't really think there's any need at all to rush through the Soulforge. We're doing it tonight. It takes literally 3 hours with this team that we're using right now to fully unlock Soulforge. There's no point in spending over 1,000 gems to unlock it. Not to mention, even once you unlock it, there's not much you can do initially with it. It's going to be at least a week before you can even really start using some of that later down stuff, because there's a limit to how many jewels you can get per day. Even if you pay, there's a limit to how many jewels you can get per day, because you can only do each thing once per day. You can only do the battles once per day. You can do the battles once per day. You can do the 50 gem thing once per day, assuming you've done the first battle, which is pretty easy to do. And you can purchase this for $5 every single day. So yeah, there's all that. Let's see, that gives twice as many shards. That gives twice as many rubies. That gives for 2.5 times as many diamonds. And it gives some souls, which are useless. And it gives some gem keys, which are okay. Luckily, this thing gives runics. If you're ever low on runics, at least we got that covered now. I'm curious if every single day is a different color. Because right now it's red. Will tomorrow when we wake up be not red? I'd assume so. Who knows? It might be based on the week. It could just be based on the day. Too bad they didn't align it to Guild Wars. That would have been really funny if they did that. Make every single day align to whatever the Guild War day color was. So if it was like a, like today, it was a green Guild War day, they should have done a green diamond. I don't know why they didn't align it like that. They already have like a color synergy thing going on. That would have been perfect. So maybe it's based on the week, who knows. Anyways, let's go back to getting kill count. How many are we at right now? I should probably stop checking. There's almost no point in constantly checking. Let's see, have we... Oh, never mind. Oh, yes, there is a point in actually checking. I forgot, because we need to level it up before you can go into the next thing. I forgot about that. So we actually do need to keep checking, which is why they need a notification. Green weapons. We can now do the green weapons now, too. And green troops. What do these things do? I assume this allows you to start summoning those troops. I'm not quite sure. Has anyone bothered to get one of these summoning stones yet? I think you can I think people can afford the green one right now. Has anyone, I mean the red one, sorry. Has anyone bothered doing this? Like, once you unlock this, does it allow you to do all troops? Summons random troops of a specific color with summoning stones. Or check back to see mythic and legendary patterns. Summon random troops of a specific color with summoning stones. Interesting. So, it's completely random then. So why would you actually need to use these then? That wouldn't be particularly useful. That's odd. Okay. So it just summons a random one. I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to do any common or anything off of that. I don't know, that doesn't really seem too worth it then. Particularly for that cost. 100 souls, which isn't that much, but 50 of the other thing is a decent amount compared to the fact that you can just use them for these newer weapons and stuff. Speaking of newer weapons, we haven't seen this one yet. Deal damage to an enemy, deal double. If there is a leaf storm, create a leaf storm. Okay, so there's two different versions of each of these starter things. There's the one that does damage, there's the one that deals damage to an enemy, and then double if there's a storm, then create that storm. And then there are the ones that hit the first slot for triple damage against a specific color. And this one is for the brown color to counter those out. So we will, for completionist purposes, probably get all these weapons eventually. But initially, I will not be getting any of these weapons because they're really not going to be used that much. So there's really no other point. Those are useless, never do that. These also appear to be useless, probably never do these. These converts could be useful depending on what you need, if you desperately need something at a given time. The particular one that's going to be useful is downgrading the major trait stones down to minors. I'm not quite sure if majors are also used for runics, in which case you might want to save them for runics instead. And of course you can use your shards for these, though I'm pretty sure I'm going to put all my shards into diamonds. Anyways, let's keep going. Let's keep the farm going. We need 140 kills now. Let it begin. Groshnok challenges first, 50%, but needed 2 bomb bots. Wait, do you have a different challenge than what I have? I wonder if it does change based on the person. Could you use summoning stones in Guild Wars to replace a troop? Summoning stones. Wait, what? I don't understand what that question is. I believe it just gives you a random troop. It's not an actual troop, the summoning stone. Let's see. How are Celestials used for now? Crafting mythics, or is there a converter? Celestial trait stones are... I don't know if they actually get converted. I would need to double check the little list that someone already made. But celestial trait stones are used for creating legends and mythics now. Legends require, I think it was 2 or 4, off the top of my head, and mythics require 10 celestials to be able to craft. So now there's a sync for you to actually use them for. I'm not quite sure if they're used for anything else. I would have to go check the guide thing that the guy already created since he maxed out the Soul Forge. Let's see. Arcanes. Oh, you can also use them for arcanes. You need 4 runics and 2 celestials in order to create a single arcane trait stone from the looks of it. So, that could be worth it to some people. If you're low on runics, it wouldn't be. But, yeah, it would be 4 runics, 2 celestials, and 400 souls to create 1 arcane. So is that really worth it? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Let's see, I got a mail. Let's see. Oh, Salty just replied to me on something. Oh, I need to go ask her for the graphic files. I hope she replies back to the other message of mine, because I need those graphic files. Okay, anyways, let's just keep plowing through these so we can get through Soul Forge. Oh yeah, Dragon Soul and Ferrous Raw are absolutely amazing to have. Unfortunately, Ferrous Raw isn't really that easy to really craft, but yeah, Dragon Soul is definitely really nice. I still highly advise eventually getting a Ferrous Raw from the crafting system. It's just going to take a lot longer than I was initially anticipating to actually be able to craft one of them. Not to mention, I am going to want to get the new Mythic. That's one of my main priorities first, is to get the new Mythic. I wonder if it gives you jewels or anything. Did he actually get the card showed? Let me go see. I know it was mentioned in the post. I don't know if he actually did anything specifically on that. Let me go check real quick. There it is. Okay. So let me go and scroll down. I know he shows it for a moment. I don't think he showed the ability, though. It says steal something, 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 magic, something, 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 enemy, something, 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 rather. He doesn't actually show any of this stuff. I don't know if it actually even lets you see what it does. We'll have to go back. Anyways, also he has a lot of gems, but a very small amount of souls. I just noticed that he has 79,000 souls, but he has like 43,000 gems. There's a lot of gems. Let's see. Well, let's keep going. We'll plow them down eventually. Oh wow, some of those things cost 100,000 souls to create for that one guy. Though I can easily afford that. Well, when they said a soul sink, they weren't kidding. 100,000 souls for a couple of those parts for that other mythic guy. I wonder if they'll ever add additional mythics like that. He has no troop type either on him, which is kind of weird. That's a really odd kind of troop. Well, we'll unlock him eventually. That's probably the first thing I'm going to try unlocking, is the new mythic that's already currently in the game. Not a single person has them yet. So we'll see how long it takes us to actually get us one. The only problem is it's slightly based on luck how many jewels we end up getting per day. I really wish they would just make it a flat value. There's no point in making it a random drop. They just need to make it 5 jewels, 10 jewels, and 15 jewels for the 3 battles. Just so that people don't get really unlucky. Steal 7 life and half the magic from an enemy. If the enemy dies, summon 1 to 3 random undead. Oh, wow. Also, one thing that changed with undead, all undead now have immunity to disease, immunity to poison, and immunity to deathmark. That has been changed on every undead troop in the game. So that's a kind of new-ish feature as well. Also, a lot of dwarves got rebalanced as well. None of them are too particularly good, but at least they're now not 100% useless, so that's kind of nice. Anyways, there's our little tributes. Our resources up. We'll get right back up to 20,000 gems again really soon. Let's keep plowing through these. Don't forget to get your defense team's colors sorting. Oh, I already did that. I don't know how much better it's doing because no one's really invaded me yet. But I have already readjusted my thing, and it seems to be going fine. Does Exanios show up in the unowned troop category? Oh yeah, duh. You're probably right on that. Let me click show all. We could also see all the weapons and everything this way too. I didn't think of that. Thank you for that. Show all and actually show unowned or show unowned. There we go. Actually no, he does not. That's weird. I'm clicking show unowned. Oh, you can see these. Why is he not showing up though? That's weird. The troop doesn't show up. Everything else does though. So here's all the new things that we have. So yeah, let's see what they do. Broken Guard. Give all allies 23 armor and 5 attack. If there are 13 or more yellow gems, give all allies 4 life and 4 magic. Interesting. Doesn't really seem too useful though. What's this thing? That's this one, the standard staff. So that's a standard sword. What does this one do? Deal 22 damage to all enemies, boosted by... Ooh, this is nice, because yellow and blue doesn't really have a hit-all good option. And red actually lacks a bit too. So Dawnbringer might actually be a good one to get. Also, it's the first triple... it's a mythic weapon. It's the first triple color weapon in the game. So that's a truly mythic weapon. Deal 22 damage to all enemies, boosted by all yellow troops. Give all allies barrier. And that's a 2x boost ratio. If there are 13 or more red gems, gain 2 magic. Interesting. Very interesting. So it has 2 different requirements too. It needs the 13 or more red, and it also needs the amount of yellow troops on your team. But yeah, that seems pretty good. 20 mana, a little bit expensive for it as far as the cast, but it is the first mythic weapon, and there are a lot of hero classes that you can end up doing with it. Give an ally 22 life and half their mana, cleanse, barrier, and enchant them. Yeah, that could be okay. Let's see, which other ones are off weapons? Here we go, we have this one. Heart of Extanius. Deal 14 damage to all enemies. Deal, or death mark all divines, and disease all knights. Interesting. This is basically like how a guard's avatar is, except against the divines instead. Because Guard's avatar silences all demons and burns all undead. This is kind of the inverse of that. Interesting. Very interesting. And also hits all enemies, kind of like what a Guard's avatar does. So it's basically a hero weapon version of that. See, what other unique ones do we have here? That's about it, isn't it? Oh, and it is this one. Oh, these are actual weapons. So we get to keep the weapons, plus we get the thing. Oh, sweet. So by crafting all of these weapons, we'll be able to go and summon him as well. Sweet. Because these are things that are required for him, or some part of these are. So what's this one? The Soul of Extinus. Deal 21 damage to an enemy, boosted by souls collected. Oh, the first boosted by souls on a hero. Nice. Steal their mana. Oh, that's also really good. Oh, wow. That is an excessively good weapon. I am getting that one first. Wow, that is good. Not only does it steal all their mana, which alone is amazing, it has a boost ratio on souls. Unfortunately, it's only a 3-to-1, but still, if you're using one Fairish Rot on your team, you can end up hitting around a... that'd be about 30 additional damage, 33-ish. So that would end up moving your damage with the correct hero class to about almost 60 damage, which I guess is a little bit low, but you do get to steal all their mana. So, okay, yeah, okay. It isn't way over the top, but it is still decent. Also shows hero mech now instead of just mech. Let's see. Anything else worth mentioning here? No. And I can't see the troop here. I wonder where it is. Maybe if I go under Apocalypse, will show up. Show unowned. Maybe show all. And go under Apocalypse. Where's Apocalypse? Where is he? Nope, he's not showing. That's weird. The new Mythic isn't showing for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe we have to unlock his thing in the Soul Forge? Who knows? Anyways, let's go and keep farming up. No need to rush through this. 1.3 million souls for the Dawnbringer is a big cost. Is it really that much if you count every single thing that is required for him? That is a very excessively high soul cost. I didn't realize it was that high. Wait, is every single component required for him actually that much? Let me see. Let's see. What does that bring? Is it really that much? He requires 1 million souls, 200 gems, 3 celestial, shattered blade, broken guard, and dawnstone. Wait, why are those other weapons not used for him? Well, I guess we have to go for those. But, that's weird. Oh, no, it requires his hearts and everything, too. I didn't see that. Interesting. So, yeah, he is extremely expensive. if you count out every single part that you need for him. Wow. Yeah. Well, that's what we're going to be focusing on. Every single thing we'll be crafting will be going towards trying to get him. Interesting. Okay. He's probably not even worth getting, but might as well get him. He's another thing we need for completionist purposes. And we technically have everything else that we'll ever really need. So we'll just have to be patient and wait it out. Okay, well, let's go and throw that down. Bomb bottom. And go from there. Nimhane's in chat right now. Let me go say hi to Nimhane. Everyone say hi to Nimhane. Where is she? There it is. Gem priority doesn't affect Guild Wars. Okay, so she did just confirm that, which we kind of already knew. But there is a changed AI in Guild Wars, as well as everywhere in the game. So that is a thing now. We have console AI, which isn't really too big of a difference. The biggest, most notable difference is troops are stronger now because they are smarter. That's the only real difference that the game has now. So that's kind of something that has been needing to be changed because the AI is pretty dumb. Now it's slightly less dumb. Oh, why am I in PvP? Whoops. Speaking about dumb. No. Why did I click that? Challenge. Fight. Go. We need more kills. That awkward moment when you go into PvP when you didn't mean to. Yeah, luckily all of the normal mythics are a lot cheaper to cast. Still pretty expensive. 4,000 jewels, some amount of souls, and 10 celestials. But they're a lot cheaper to craft than that one unique mythic. I don't believe they're going to be adding too many of that guy, or too many troops that are going to be like that. The diamond gain rate is a little bit annoying right now. The main thing I'm concerned about with it is the fact that the current diamond gain rates are random. Or not completely random, but the ones that you get from the initial battles are completely random if you do or do not get them. And yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Because that means people, you can't add a new feature like that people can't like simultaneously gain at the same rate. Because now some people will be gaining, same as guild task, I believe they added to guild task, I don't mind as much. But the fact that they have it as completely random rates when you get it from the battles is going to be a little annoying. Because out of nowhere, you could get literally zero jewels in a day without getting the 50 gem little thingy or the other pack. But it is possible to technically get 0 jewels in a day even after doing everything. You can craft diamond. Yeah, you can craft diamonds on level 9. They require, from what I can tell right now, they require 1,000 shards for 10 diamonds. So that's not too bad of an exchange rate. I ended up buying one of each today, and it ended up giving me 1,600 of those things. I believe if you do it free-to-play, 100% free-to-play, you end up getting it for, let me double-check. If I go check it real quick. If you do it 100% free-to-play, you get 800 per day. 400 just from doing all of them, then an additional 400 from spending 50 gems, which is basically 0, so you might as well do it. So yeah. And then the rest of it, you could pay a, you could basically double that by paying $5 every single day, which some people will definitely do. There are a lot of people in this game that will indeed do that. But yeah, those are the changes that they made. Let me go and check the Soulforge. How many more kills? Wow, maybe we should start gemming it. It's gonna be a while. I'm tempted to just to be able to see everything, but I know once I do, I will regret it, because once we do, our kills have 0 value again, so there's really no point. We might as well get it for good value, just kind of farm up a bit, mess around, get some leveling. I don't normally level grind that much, so this can kind of off-place the fact that I basically never do it. Let's go and throw this down. Get a little bit of explosions, get our kill. Yeah, they definitely changed the fighting AI. It is smarter now than what it was before. Save time, not gems. Oh no, maybe we will do it. It's not really going to take us that much longer, though. I think it's 2 hours if we were to do this perpetually for the entire time in Explore, or in Challenges, I should say. Oh, am I spreading false info? The cash daily deal can be bought more than once per day. Can it? Oh. It said once per day, though. Are you sure? Are you 100% sure on that? Let me go check. Oh, I guess it's a daily deal in that. Oh, okay. So it can be purchased multiple times. Okay. I assumed because of the thing. Yeah, you are correct. Let me go check it again. Dungeon, offer. No? You are incorrect. I am correct. It is a glitch on your end, then. You can only buy it once. The daily deal. You can't buy it infinite time. One more time, you can... You bought it 2 times? That is definitely not intended. I am correct in that I said you can only buy it once per day. It even says it on it, I believe, that you can only buy it once per day. It is definitely a glitch if you can buy it multiple times. But yeah, you can only buy it once per day. I haven't said anything wrong with that. You've already purchased today's gem bounty. It literally has text in the game that says you can only buy it once per day, because that's what that text indicates. So it's definitely a glitch if you were able to buy it multiple times, in which case you'll probably want to report it to the devs. And hopefully you'll still be able to keep it, but they'll probably sort it out some way. But yeah, you can only buy it once per day. There's no way you can buy it multiple times unless you've got it to glitch. Your offer says 000 and you're unable to purchase it? Yeah, the patch did just go out, so they'll probably be bug fixing all these like really small change or all the really small bugs that are in there. Does the daily deal count for VIP? Oh yeah, I didn't bother checking that. There is an easy way for me to check it though, because I believe I know the value of what I was before in VIP. It should. If it's not, then that's a big problem as well. Let me go double check. Oops. Wait. Did we seriously miss completely? That's very rare. I'm like looking at the battles like, wait, why don't we have a bomb bot? That is really strange. Okay, let's go throw that down. Let me go double check. It should give you a VIP. I sure hope it does. That'd be really bad if it doesn't. How do I go check this? We would need to go under shop, go under VIP. Oh, no, it doesn't. I don't think it does. I believe I was at 5,500 earlier. Well, we'll find out tomorrow. In which case, they should definitely change that. That would be very annoying if it does not give any VIP at all. It definitely should. Every purchase in the game is supposed to. And it is a purchase within the game. So if you already purchased one, and if you're about to tomorrow again, just let the devs know. Send a support ticket, and they'll probably fix it soon. Okay, well I got these to munch on. I haven't even opened them yet. I got all that stuff earlier and haven't used any of it. We'll make a night out of this. Okay, into challenges, fight, in we go. If I can open them, gosh. There we go. Annoying bag. Wait, what daily deal? Wait, which one are you referring to? Offer? Yeah, both of them are only purchasable once per day. And that's how they're supposed to work, because there's text there indicating such. I don't know what you guys are referring to, unless there's a third one I'm not aware of. Which there might be. Let me see. Let me go under, the Store Forge. Nope. Nope, that's just chat. Yeah, there's nothing that you can buy multiple times for it. Not that I'm aware of. I don't see any. Oops, what am I clicking on? I keep clicking on every single wrong thing. I was going over there to go check the thing, but I already checked it. Okay, and we go. And let's just fight, kill them out, go from there. That is intended. That is intended, I believe. Who just said the other thing? Timothy, that is intended, I do believe. The fact that it just copies the trait. Yeah, that is intended, it being able to burn all enemies like that. It even says it on the thing. It has to replace at least one of their traits, and they just end up replacing the last trait on it. Yes, I am grinding right now. We're grinding for the Soul Forge. Can't talk. We're grinding out the Soul Forge right now. We need kills. Many, many kills. Yeah, I know. It's supposed to replace out the trait. I am aware that its thing is reduce attack. It's supposed to replace it out. That applies to every single battle that you did prior as well. It replaces out their final trait with whatever the new one is, whenever they get a new one. I believe that's the only way they can make it work. Though they probably could replace out one of his weaker traits or something, like his first trait or something. They just decided to do the final trait, I guess. So crafting can you craft troops you don't have, like Dragon Soul? Yes, you can craft Dragon Soul. It cost, how many jewels was it again? 800 jewels, 2 Celestial Trait Stones, or let me go to get the exact number. It was, to create a legendary troop, you need 5,000 souls, 4 Celestial Trait Stones, and 800 diamonds is what you need for one legendary troop. So yes, you can craft them. I don't believe lower rarity troops can be directly crafted, though. It doesn't appear to be. Is Gorgoltha getting replaced by Mythic Gorgoltha? No. All that is they were just rebalancing the final battle in Kazale to be a slightly different now. That's the only thing they did. It had no change on Gorgoltha or evolved Gorgoltha as a troop. All they did was rebalance it. It's the final battle that you do in Kazale, if you haven't done it yet. How much is Ferris Raw? Chewing. Need to eat some kind of different food. But, Ferris Raw costs exactly, 5,000 souls, 4 Celestial Trait Stones, and 800 diamonds is how many you need in order to be able to craft one. So yeah, that's how much you need. Is it worth it? Yes. It definitely, or, oh wait, sorry. Did you say Ferris Raw? Or, oh, sorry. Ferris Raw. I thought you said a legend. That's how much a legend costs. The mythics cost a lot more. Oops, that thing's up. Fail. But yeah, for a mythic, you actually need quite a bit more than that. For a mythic, you need, where'd it go? It was 4,000, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Too many texts in here. Where'd it go? I just had it up like seconds ago. There it is. A mythic or Ferris Raw costs 20,000 souls, 4,000 diamonds, and 10 celestial trait stones is the cost. So 10 celestial, 4,000 diamonds, and 20,000 souls. And you can also craft diamonds out of jewels as well. And I believe the exchange rate is every 100 jewels is 1 diamond. Because you get, I believe it's 10 diamonds every 1,000. So that would essentially be 100 every, or 1 every 100 then. We'll find out once we actually get up to that point. Yeah, no problem. Okay, we'll go move that down, go move that over. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, there's actually a link that goes over a lot of useful stuff. If you guys open this in a new tab, it goes over everything related to... someone made a guide already on all of the Soul Forge and everything. So yeah, you can reference that. We're going to be looking at it ourselves too, today and earlier tomorrow. We're just trying to get all the kills that we need. We're trying to do it for free. It takes about 3 hours and something minutes to be able to do it for free. So that's what we're doing now during this stream, just to get it done. So gems will be usable for crafting? No. There's a difference between jewels and gems. Gems are gems. Jewels are a new resource that came in from the new system. Even though they look very similar, they are completely different resources. You can tell what a gem looks like based on its tint. The gems have more of a bluer tint. The jewels have a completely white tint to them. But yeah, they're two completely separate resources. Yeah, Nimhane's in global chat. I saw that earlier. She's right there. She's been there for several minutes now. New UI is only for additionals to the game. We hope to move the rest of the game over to a new UI or user. Oh yeah, she's talking about the UI. I thought she said AI. But yeah, they'll be changing the user interface to something completely different next patch. They only did part of it this patch. They only did the Soul Forge and the other thing. But the entire game is going to be changing next update, as far as what it visually looks like. The user interface for it. Is it 4,000? No. But you have to keep in mind that there's jewels. I mean, not jewels. Yeah, there's shards. And shards will be able to be put into jewels. And that would exponentially expedite how quickly you would actually be able to be accumulated. Because you have to keep in mind, every 100 of these is essentially one jewel if you so want it to be. So between those and doing the gem bounty every single day, which is just putting up 50 gems, which is really easy, that will end up giving you pretty much everything you need slowly. And just put all your shards into diamonds, and it would greatly increase or decrease the amount of time it would take to be able to create a mythic. It still takes a while. Most people probably won't create their first mythic until at minimum a month into the game, a month or two. It depends really what you're trying to focus on. Of course, they are mythics. They're not supposed to be excessively easy to obtain, but now they're actually targetable, which is nice. Does that mean that we can't use the original game for crafting? Only the new jewels and diamonds, etc.? What do you mean by that? Does that mean we can't use the original gems for crafting? No, you cannot use the original gems for crafting. The jewels are a completely different resource than gems. You can in a way, because you can buy those resources. Every single day you can spend 50 gems to put towards getting all of this. Every single day you can use 50 gems, which is a really small amount, and you get 20 diamonds, which is that new resource, 100 ruby, 400 shards, which you can replace in for additional 4 diamonds if you want, 250 souls, and 4 runic of whatever the color of the day is. And that one also changes based on whatever the color of the day is. I don't know if it's by the day or by the week, but we'll find out tomorrow. If it changes to not red tomorrow, then we know it's by the day. If it stays red, then it's probably by the week. I assume it's daily. It changes color, but we'll find out. We will find out. Oh yeah, how many kills are we up to? Hit when we get close, because then I need to keep constantly checking. I wish it auto-leveled. It's a little bit annoying that it doesn't auto-level. But with 2 more battles, we'll do it. Yeah, no problem. If anyone else has any other questions, feel free to leave them. We're just going to be grinding out tonight, messing around, chilling. We will be streaming tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday from 10 a.m. till several hours. So, yeah, make sure to stop by. We'll be doing that as well. We're just grinding it out now, of course, because it's the night of, and might as well get it done. Oh, I'm clicking the amount of misclicks I'm doing right now. Yeah, arcanes are, I feel like a lot of people are going to start creating arcane trait zones. Though the only problem with that is celestial trait stones are used for quite a few other things now. So you might burn through a lot of Celestials too quickly if you're doing it. You still have to do other things like explore and stuff to go and farm them up. But once you have an excess of them, it'll be a lot easier to get specific ones. Well, we'll go move that. Just go move that over. Any of the new resources and chests? I do not believe any of them are. I know that jewels got put into the legendary tasks, a small amount of them. I haven't actually gotten a drop yet of them. But I don't believe there's any within keys. No. I'm pretty sure they were not added to keys. There's an easy way to see. Do we get anything from these? I can almost guarantee we do not. Though, of course, you get the trait stones, which can be used in some things, but not really used in what you'll really be needing for crafting. No, it doesn't appear that you get any crafting resources from opening up keys. And I highly doubt it's in Glory, since nothing changed here. They're not in gem keys. Are they in VIP chests? Nope, they're not even in VIP chests. There isn't a single resource that already exists that has them in. So yeah, all those are still the same drop table. The only thing I know of that I believe got it, though I have not actually seen it myself, though there was word or mention of it, is that legendary tasks now have jewels in them as well. Though a lot of their drop table got reduced. Oops, that's not where I go. Legendary tasks, I believe, got them in. But yeah, we'll find out once we actually get some from it. Other than that, why do I keep going back to the PvP? Just as such a natural instance of me, just to go back to PvP. But, oh yeah, didn't we already get enough to go do the level? I think we did. Oh, and now I'm going to dungeons instead of the thing. I need to get used to it. There we go, upgrade for free. And we're on to level 5, or never mind. Yeah, we're on level 5 right now. So now we can do Runic and Arcane Trait Stones. So where are Arcane Trait Stones? Yeah, if you wanted to craft an Arcane Trait Stone, let's say we wanted to go do a yellow-green, for instance, for whatever reason, we would need 2 Celestials, 3 Runics of both the colors, and 400 souls each is how many it would cost. So if we were to do all of them, it would cost quite a bit. It can burn through Celestials pretty heavily, but if you only needed, let's say, like 16 for a legend, this is how much it would cost now. It would cost 6,400 souls, 48 runics of both the colors, and 32 celestials if you were to get all 16 of the arcanes you needed for a legendary troop. And I believe a mythic is... how much is a mythic? 21. It's actually 42 of them. That is a lot. Probably better off just farming them if you needed that many. But if you only needed a few, this would be really good. Like, if you needed an amount that was only like 3, 4, 5, something like that, it would be decent. If you needed a really large amount, you'd probably still go with the similar farming methods that you would normally do. That is a lot of resources. That is how much it costs just to get the arcanes for a mythic. Of course, you do this to 2 different colors as well. 21 would be to one color, 21 would be to the other color. These requires 9 and then 12. So, yeah, that's a decent handful of resources for sure. And let me just move that all the way back down to 1. And what else do we have that we can craft right now? We got all the jewels. Don't really ever need to craft them. I'll be doing diamond instead. I don't think I really have much need to craft these particular jewels. What else can we do? All the trait stone stuff. These things I don't think many people will be doing. All it does is summon... it summons a random... summons random troops of a specific color with summoning stones. Or check back to see mythic and legendary patterns. Yeah, I don't think these summoning stones are that worth it. I haven't actually used one to see like what it really does. But, I don't know, it doesn't really seem worth it. Doesn't seem worth it at all. Weapons are, other than the weapons that are used to craft other stuff, most of them will probably be unbought, because they're not really that worth it. Do keep in mind, these are gems and not diamonds. So, that is okay at least. It's not going to burn through gems. And as far as this, you would never click that. You would never have any need to move your diamonds into anything that's not a legend or a mythic. Are the only 2 things you'll ever use these jewels on, or what are they called? Yeah, diamonds. They're called diamonds. Also, that reminds me, did they add them to collection? I did mention this during the beta thing. I don't know if they actually did it, though. No, they did not. No! I requested them to do so, but they didn't. I told them to, they should probably put jewels and stuff, or all the new little things in the collection, but they didn't do it. How could they do such a thing? Anyways, let's keep doing our little bit of grind. We're halfway there, not really, no. We're halfway there in level, but we're not halfway there as far as progress that we need to go do. Let's see. If anyone still has any questions. Oh, when is it being released for console? September 5th is when console is getting it. September 5th. Oh yeah, that is a bit weird. Grandiosa. Because it does show your gems in the corner, but you barely even use gems for anything in Soulforge. It should probably show your souls, or does it? I forget if it does. That is kind of weird. There should probably be souls instead. Let me double check. Soulforge. Oh no, it shows both. Yeah, that is a little bit misleading. Well, I guess you use it to level up your thing. So maybe that's kind of what they were going for. Wow. We end up getting 6 gems in 2 battles. There is absolutely no point at all in spending gems on leveling this thing. I highly advise against it. Wow. Can I check the triple bonus for kingdoms? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Power level. No, they still haven't gotten either of the 2 unlocked. I guess we won't get triple tribute chance until next patch. And then we'll get, the +2 kingdom skill bonus isn't coming till later next year. It's probably not going to come until, like, March at the absolute earliest. It's going to be a long while before we get that +2 kind of bonus thing. It is a decent while away. Why is there a glowing statue in your guild tab? Someone just said in chat. Probably because they're hovering over it. If you hover on one, it'll glow. We should probably go tell them. Apparently, the 7th day of dungeons is for diamonds. Is it? I assumed it would be the same every single day, but maybe they do it slightly higher on a given day of the week. Who knows? Did you see Nimhane say something on that? Let's see, where is she right now? Oh, I can't click chat while it's going through the screen. It's gonna be hard to keep chat open. Let me see. Let me go fade it real quick, because Nimhane is answering a bunch of stuff. I should probably be in it. Oops. None. Oops, I didn't mean none like that. Go back to channel 1. Go. Back to channel 1. Where's the fade option? There it is. That should be good enough. Okay. Anyone who wants to ask you a question may want to wait 5 minutes while I switch from testing on your iPhone to PC. Update may still be towing out in some regions. Or towing out. Double. I'll team no. You may need to contact support to get VIP points added. Yeah, that's why I end up saying you need to do... If you've already bought one of the $5 packs, make sure to contact support so that you can get the VIP bonus from it. Because currently they're not paying out VIP right now. So I'll probably be fixed within the next hour or 2. But if you've already purchased it, you will need to go contact support to go get the VIP if you want it. There was an issue with summoned troops counting towards Soulforge. A fix is currently going out on the servers. Oh, wow. That would have made it really easy. Oh, no. We could have totally exploited that. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I don't think she mentioned anything else of noteworthiness. But she'll be back in a few minutes, so we'll keep the chat up and wait till she comes back. Well, into Explore we go. For fight challenges. Let me move this over. It's going to be annoying having it right there. We're going to move it over to the enemy side. There we go. Is there a new Mythic in the drop pool now or until Friday? It's not coming out until Friday. There's a new Mythic. It comes out Friday. Oh, they didn't change KrissTigger to show all colors? That's disappointing. I was kind of hoping they would. There's a lot of troops like that they don't end up doing. That's disappointing. Oh well. It's not too big a deal. You just have to count it out when you want to do something. You normally do it based on board control rather than number anyways. Only if you're about to win or about to kill something do you really worry about if it will do enough damage. Most of the time you don't even care if it kills or not. But yeah, a new Mythic is being released on Friday. I believe it's for Forest of Thorns, if I'm not mistaken. Will be the new Mythic. And we'll make sure to go over that and do everything. Do the key opening video, do all the normal stuff. I'll probably cover a video, ideally later tomorrow, if I have time between the streams and everything. That or Friday morning. Oh, never mind. Friday morning I need to do the new Mythic. Oh, wow. I have a lot of things to cover the next few days. But tomorrow I'll try to get some kind of video out, kind of going over the Soulforge and stuff. By then we will definitely have Soulforge maxed out, so I can kind of do a video going over like what on earth it is and everything like that. Actually, I might even be able to get it out tonight. The only problem with that is I'm going to get like no sleep. I probably shouldn't have tried scheduling a stream tomorrow. We're still going to be doing it. It's probably not going to be for the full duration of what we might normally do. It'll probably be like a 3 or 4 hour stream tomorrow when we, it will start at 10 a.m. as we normally do. And we'll have at least one redeem code, probably even 2 for tomorrow as well. But it probably will only last about 4-ish hours or so. Because I do want to get that video out so I can specifically mention everything. Why is this text such a different color? You must have did it in the custom color. Oh, by the way, you can use hex codes in chat now if you're on mobile, and it will be visible to you. So if I go and click over to chat, you can now do things like this on mobile, any mobile players out there. So if you use a hex code, let's just say teal for instance, we go and type in the teal hex code, we can then go say, I am streaming. Actually, let me do bold too. Bold, underline. I'm streaming Gems of War on YouTube. If I can type at Tacet Terror right now, if anyone wants to chill with the new 3.1 features. There we go. Okay. And then it does that. That looks a little bit weird with the underline bold, though. Underline probably wasn't needed. Hello. Also, that can be that can show up on mobile now too. You guys see it like that. Hello, Nippane. There we go. And we'll just leave the chat faded over there. Okay, that's weird. The hex codes do actually go through the fadedness. That's kind of weird because you'll always be able to see the anyone who does it in bold like that. It doesn't actually get faded properly. That's funny. It's why everyone recruits that way too, because it just stands out a lot more. Anyways, into the next fight. Gotta go get those souls, or the Soulforge leveled. Oh, why did I do that? We already won. I didn't even need to do that. It's so tiny on mobile, you can barely see it anyways. You don't exactly have a huge phone. Oh yeah, probably on a small phone, chat would be pretty small. It only takes up like a fourth the screen, or maybe like a third. It takes about a third the screen, so it is relatively small overall. Oh, Salty's here too? Oh yeah, Salty's here too. All the devs are here. Surian is the best Farmville dev. What were you trying to say about me? So, that's funny. Hello, Rob. Oh, why on earth is this offer popping up? Go away, offer. Where's the X for this offer? There it is. Just click anywheres. Why do I keep clicking on PvP too? That's such a habit of mine. Go click over to PvP. Yeah, I feel like this game would be best on a tablet than a phone. It's kind of made for like a mid-range screen. Trying to do it on a mobile device might actually be a little hard. Like if it's one of those like really small screens. I have no clue how people can actually play match 3 games on a phone. Like the really like standard or smaller size phones. I'd be annoyed like crazy because I have slightly large fingers. I don't know if I have large fingers or not. They're about, I guess, middle size. I don't know. I don't know what's considered large, but I feel like I would keep swiping incorrectly if I was to play on a phone. That'd be so frustrating to try to mess around with. Oops, I keep clicking on PvP. Well, while we're here, let's go check Soul Forge real quick. How's our leveling going? 56 out of 180 for the next level. Next level will give us yellow, then purple, then red. Hey, we can finally do red if we want. No, I'm probably not going to. The only levels I really need at this point is level 9 and 10. Level 9's the main one I need. 10, there isn't anything I'll be able to afford. Mythic troops I can't afford. Mythic weapons I won't be able to afford anytime, even remotely soon. But I'm likely converting all my jewels into diamonds. I mean, not jewels. I mean, all my, yeah, all my shards into diamonds, I mean. I need to get used to their names. Let's see. These are called shards. These are called, well, all of them are called jewels. These are called diamonds. These are called shards. And these are called shard fragments? I actually forgot. I already forgot. Yeah, these are, all of them are called jewels. And each of these have their own name. Okay, sapphire, emerald, garnet, and there's like 3 others. What are the shard pieces called then? Do they have a proper name? Let me see. Maybe the other screen shows what their proper name is. Tacet has sausage fingers. Okay, let's go see. Dungeon. Click on this chat box. Needs to move. Move, chat box. Get out the way. There we go. Offer shards. They are called shards. So it's diamonds. Each one of them have their own name as far as the 6 colors. And the little fragments are called shards. And the entirety of them are called jewels. Okay, so that's the naming for each one of them. Okay, now I just need to figure out what all 6 of them are. There's rubies, emeralds, sapphires, garnet. I don't know what the yellow one is called. What is a yellow gem? I don't know any names of yellow gems. But that's what all of them are. So ruby is red, sapphire is blue, emerald is green, garnet is brown. Oh yeah, I'm missing 2. I forget what the purple and the yellow are because we haven't actually seen them yet. But yeah, I'll try getting their names correctly. Oh, topaz. Okay, so topaz is yellow. What does anyone see what the purple one was called then? Or wait, is that confirmed that that is what it actually is, or is that just what a yellow gem is? What's the purple one then? Garnet's not red. Well, in this game, garnet is brown for sure. At least in this game, in this context, it is. Because if you go and check it under your things, if we go under, where do I need to go for this? Soul Forge. Let's just go to Soul Forge. If we go under the thing, and go under these, it says it right there. That's brown, not red. It is garnet. So it's like a brownish red, I guess, because they end up putting it as a brown. Real life garnet is red. I've never actually seen the stone garnet, so I wouldn't know. Brown should have been obsidian. Obsidian is really dark though. That's almost like onyx. It's almost a pure black. But if anyone still has any questions, we've been answering a bunch. The devs are in global chat right now answering stuff too. Summoning stones will randomly summon a troop that uses that color of ultra rare or higher, like a gem chest. Oh, that's what those are. So why is there no way to craft lower rarities? Let me go, Not a fan of the new chat. Someone on mobile not liking the new chat. Can you use a summoning stone during a battle? That'd be weird. That'd be kind of cool, though. I summon you! No, I don't believe they can be used in the battle. Though a couple people have been saying that. I haven't actually bothered getting one yet, though. Because we need to unlock up to red. Oh, why do I need common and rares? We need commons and rares for mythics. We need common, rare, rare to get them to mythic. Okay, well, let's go throw this down on the troglodytes. Bombard it, go from there. So 2,500 shards to summon a random ultra rare or higher. I believe that's what it comes down to, yeah. Because you pay 500 per thing. So yes, 2,500 shards is essentially one gem key. So that is really, 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 really bad value. That is like absurdly, excessively bad value. It takes like what, 2 days? 3 days? Multiple days to be able to get enough. Actually, if you were to buy the gems things there, so let's only look at the thing. It would, if you were to pay shards to unlock troops, it would take you, let me see. If I go under dungeoning system. So if we go to dungeon, you get 2. Let's just say that 500 is enough to do 3. Though then again, it wouldn't be. I believe every 100 is, how many? Wait, it'd be 500 for 10. So the shards are almost irrelevant. So let's just say the thing. You basically get 2 gem keys every single day from doing this then, of a specific color. That is a pretty small amount, and doing it with shards are pretty much always going to jewels. I don't foresee anything being used. These little blue fragments what are called shards should only ever be put into jewels. I don't really see any instance where you'd bother doing anything other than that, for the most part. Nimhane is talking chats to us. The Soul Forge will be evolving over time. We'll be examining ways to craft commons and rares in the future. Sweet! VIP points only come from real money purchases. Like the $5 we did. Let's see. Our support agents are amazing. Let's see. VIP points only come from Summoning stones work. Yeah. So hopefully they will fix that. Known issue. If you contact support, they will be able to manually add VIP points to your account. Yeah, we need to go contact support later. I'll make sure to do that later. But yeah, they are going to be fixing that. Actually, it might already be fixed. Anyone who already bought the thing. So hopefully they'll be getting that sorted soon. Oh, let me go bring chat back up. I can't even see it right now. What else would you summon a troop then? Wait, why else would you summon a troop then? What do you mean by that? They need to change the disenchanted option to disenchant the lower rarity troops to give shards. That actually would be really cool if they did allow disenchanting to start giving shards and stuff. If they gave shards instead of souls, or if they gave a combination of souls and shards, that would be a really nice way to kind of go about it, to get rid of all of your older troops, to actually have better value on them. How often will they reset the troops offered? What do you mean by that, as far as the troops offered? Does it not offer every troop at once? If so, I'd assume every week, if that is the case. I haven't actually unlocked to that point yet, because we're doing it manually with no gems being spent. Because we might as well. But, because we're technically getting a few gems every battle that we're doing, so it's better just to do the battles for the kills. But yeah, once you get to Legendary, does it actually do that? I haven't actually checked. Oops, if we go over to the thingy. If we go over to dungeons. I mean, not dungeons. I will get these tabs done eventually. If we go over to souls. Yeah, I don't know if the troop rotation changes. I know we can't see them at the moment, but there would be a bunch of legends and mythics there once we get down the line. I guess it is on some kind of rotation, like they said. And I'd assume it would be weekly then. Oh, good night. Have a good night, Kahn. See you tomorrow. We'll be streaming every day this week, or not every day. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Tomorrow and the following 2 days at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be playing for several hours each time. messing around with stuff, messing with Soulforge, doing our dungeon battles, and messing with the rebalance. I haven't even gotten over to the rebalance yet. Nothing too over the top with rebalance. It was mainly just stuff that was so ridiculously weak that became semi-viable. That's really the only change they really made to it. Oh, let me go pick the chat back up. I think Nimhane said something I didn't see. Let's see. Can be used to craft any of the jewels, including diamonds. You have to unlock Soulforge by completing Bladed Land. Okay, there's this normal stuff. And we'll throw down the bomb bot. Also, if anyone has any questions, give it to Nimhane. She's answering all the things. I don't think we have any questions at the moment, do we? I don't think there's anything else that hasn't already been answered that we really have under question. How can I change the chat channel? Oh, you click on, you open up chat. You click on this little thing right down here. This little bottom tab. You click on that. You click on the thing that says channel. And then you type any channel here. And then click go. And then it will bring you to that channel. And just type whatever one you want. So if you want to go to channel 1, just type in channel 1, 2, 3, whatever you're putting there. Why is it not typing? There it is. Like channel 2, you just click go. And then go from there. There isn't a way to automatically cancel this, apparently, though, which is a little bit weird. But, yeah, you can also do the faith thing, like you can see, which we have going on, so that you can see the chat while in battle. I mainly just have this up so I can see what Nimhane is saying in the devs, because they're answering questions and stuff relevant to us and everyone. With the dwarf rebalance, is it worth trading Highforge? Yes. It actually already was worth trading Highforge, even prior to the dwarf buff. But yeah, now that they got buffed, it definitely is. One thing I'm really interested in trying out, which we'll be messing around with tomorrow, among many other things, is, oh, what's it called? Emperina. Emperina got a 1 lower mana cost, which may not seem like not a lot, but it has a +1 on it, so that's actually pretty decent. Yeah, I always use Highforge on Brown Guild War days. I use it with a Gorgolfa, Corvash, Highforge, and my 4th slot is... I actually forget. I think a Famine? Probably a Famine. Probably a Famine. Why would it not be? How many levels has everyone doing exactly what we're doing right now? It'll probably take me more like 4 when I do it, because of course I'm doing chat, answering questions, and a bunch of other stuff. But if you were to diligently focus on it for 3 hours, you can get it done in like 3 hours, spending 0 gems. Stream died? I don't think it died. It should be back. Yeah, never mind. It didn't go down. Or at least on my end, it didn't show it going down. Maybe it went down for like a split second and then came back up. But yeah, it should be back now. Yeah, click refresh. Anyone who did lose this stream. Welcome back. Let's see, what did Nimhane just say? Yeah, that's something I mentioned earlier as well. You have infinite tries on the dungeon battles, by the way, if any of you don't know. So if you lose, it doesn't really matter. Alright, that reminds me. I still have 1 slot open in my guild right now, if anyone's interested. The requirements are 500 trophies, 500k gold, 1.5k seals, and we're competitive in Guild 1 or Bracket 1 Guild Wars for anyone interested. We do have 1 slot available. We ended up losing someone midweek, so we're actually going to score pretty low in Guild Wars this week. I believe we're in number 8 right now, because we're missing an entire person. Oh no! Oh no, we better not get knocked all the way down. That could be really bad. But yeah, yeah, we're at number 9 right now. We're missing an entire person, so it's going to be a little bit harder. Where is my, let's see, I need to go over to, I'm not used to having a chat taking up half my screen. I want to keep it on so we can see the Nimhane stuff, though. That is what's, that's what I get for kicking you. We had to, though. Why did I kick you? Because we needed to go and replace someone else out for Guild Wars. I wasn't planning on someone just randomly leaving, though. They ended up having to leave due to a problem that was happening with their computer, though. So it wasn't anything that they could have controlled. Well, we'll go through the bomb bot. So it looks like the Soul Forge does not reset. It's, yeah, I know. Once you get it fully maxed out, it never resets. You just have to level it once, and then you never have to level it again. Yeah, I know. That's another reason not to spend your gems on it, too. There's a new Mythic coming out like 2 days from now, and there's no way anyone will have enough resources to create it through Soul Forge. So you'll have to go and do it by normal methods of opening keys. For the most part, there's almost going to be no point in trying to get new Mythics off of Soul Forge, because there's only two things you'd really ever need to, 3 things that you would ever really need a Soul Forge for. Or actually, really only 2. Ferrous Raw and Dragon Soul. Anything other than that, there's really no point in crafting it within the Soul Forge. Unless there's a really, really select troop that you absolutely wanted, maybe like another legend that you've been dying to have, or maybe Amnesia, because Amnesia is, in the context of some Guild War days, very, very valuable. But for the most part, Ferrous Raw and Dragon Soul are about the only 2 things you would really ever use the Soul Forge for, other than that other really, really expensive Mythic. But that would just be for late game players who want to go completionist. I don't think anyone would realistically, who's not trying to 100% the game, bother even attempting that one Mythic, because it seems pretty average as far as what it does. It doesn't seem anything too over the top, but it is something that completionists will want to get. Yeah, I'm going for all the weapons you need to be able to craft that one guy that costs like 1,000 something souls. He costs a ridiculously or 1,000,000 something souls, I mean. He costs a ridiculous amount of resources, but endgame players can actually afford him. Or at least once they start getting the jewels, they'll be able to afford him. Did I see a new Mythic that is only available through Soul Forge? Yes, I did see it. Well, I didn't actually get to see it directly within my game, but we did see it on the forum and stuff like that. No one has it yet. It's going to be probably about a month before the first person gets it. It'll probably be a month and a half before I can even try to get it, because I'm not going to be throwing all my money on it. But you really don't like the price of trait stones. Arcane for the traits seems so bad on your account. They are kind of okay. It's expensive to buy a lot of them, but it's viable to buy a few of them. I think they balanced it that way just to make sure that other means of gaining trait stones in this game aren't just completely overflooded by the fact that Soul Forge would be too good. They balanced it in a way that they deliberately don't want people constantly getting all their trait stones through Soul Forge. They made it so you'd only really get the final few that you need from doing Soul Forge. It's kind of just like as a last resort to get the final few. It's not meant, like, if you need 16 for a legend, you should not try crafting all 16 out of Soul Forge. It's made for, like, if you're, like, 13 out of the 16 that you need, then you would go to Soul Forge. It's like, okay, let me go get these final 3, so I don't need to bother farming them out. It's not really something you would go and get literally every trait stone of yours from. It would be really poor value if you tried doing it that way. Oh yeah, you can make your hero into a mythic troop now. There is at least one mythic weapon. I don't know if I saw multiple, but there's at least one mythic weapon right now, and it's not even that bad either. It's pretty decent. So you basically can make your hero into a mythic, which is kind of cool now. Yeah, sometimes you get unlucky when trying to get mythics for chests. They really should add some kind of way to divert past that luck. Hey, there's someone getting a mythic. That's funny. As soon as I say that, someone just randomly gets a mythic. Good job. Trying to disprove my point. But a level 187 too, which is pretty low level. But yeah, I feel like they should really add more ways to get jewels and stuff. There's currently no infinite way to really be able to get them, except for guild tasks. But I believe the we'll have to see what happens during next reset. I'm curious how many jewels you get each week. For all we know, we might actually get a lot of jewels. Who knows? But we won't know until the Monday reset, until next week falls back around. That, or if smaller guilds haven't done their tasks yet, we might be able to find out that way. But a good majority of guilds finish all their tasks on day 1. Did they implement a pity timer on Explore for Arcanes? I see no mention of it. They might have and not mentioned it, but if they were going to add something like that, they probably would have mentioned it. I have seen no word on it. You can ask Nimhane real quick in chat too. She should still be here. Nimhane and Salty are both in chat. Nimhane would be the better one probably to ask though. Let's see. She hasn't said anything for a while, but yeah, she's around. So ask her in global chat. If you say @Nimhane and then ask a question, she'll go answer it. Like this person will probably get an answer in like a minute or two. Yeah, she is in global chat right now. And she is one of the more major devs. And there she is, saying something again. So just ask her something in global chat 1 right now. She'll be able to answer pretty much anything you ever have. Just correct me, please, Tacet. The best famine team is Scion, Ragnagord, Famine, Amnesia. Most people run it Scion, Ragnagord, Famine, Death. But yes, along those lines, the first 3 slots are what is the best. The 4th slot is debated as far as what is the best to put there. I generally run Death, but everyone has their own preference for it. But yeah, the triple threat of Scion, Ragnagord, Famine is the best Famine team. The 4th slot is questionable, and you can slot basically whatever other option you want. Even something like a Spirit Fox would even work if you truly wanted to. Not as well as some other options, but if you needed like a budget option to put the rest of the team together, it would work. Sure, Boudowdy. Can you do all the other requirements easily? Put your invite code into chat and I can go get you. As long as you can do Guild Wars to a high score and do 500 trophies easily and 500k gold easily every single week, preferably more, then yeah, just give me your invite code and I can go add you. But yeah, Mohammed. It's because I kicked you doesn't mean you're like permanently out of the guild. If you can, get your troops built up slightly so that you can win Guild Wars a bit better, I can let you back in the guild eventually, Mohammed. It's not like I'm permanently kicking you. I don't know if you'd have interest to come back, but don't take like hard feelings to it. It's nothing against you. It's just that we have to keep the guild in a state that's fair to everyone in the guild. And if someone's drastically below what the average is compared to everyone else, we do have to let them go eventually. But yeah, be dowdy. Just give me your invite code and I'll go add you. Let's see. We'll throw down the bomb bot. I think Holog started about a month and a half ago too. I keep forgetting if he did. I think it was more like 2 months. But yeah, generally trying to go into the Guild Wars that early isn't that good of an idea. Most people don't bother doing Bracket 1 that early. Bracket 1 is ridiculously hard. I don't even think I could end up doing Bracket 1 with a 2-month-old account. It's just something that's not really that possible unless you happen to get good drops. Okay, where do we move? Where to move? I'll go take the purple over. But yeah, Mohammed, if we have spare spots in about a couple of weeks or so, still feel free to ask again and we can probably get you back in. Because you'll be, if that is true after just like 1.5 months, then about by 2 months from now, you should be good enough to be able to do be able to do it consistently. The Guild War thing. Let's see. Well, go move that over. I think we're almost at the next level of Soulforge. What was it, 6 or 7? I don't even remember at this point. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. The long, dragged-out farm. But once we get this done, we have it done forever. And don't have to worry about it again. Plus, we're saving over 1,000 gems by doing it this way, which will be going towards trying to get the new Mythic on Friday, of course. Let's see. Where did it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for Soulforge. I hate that it doesn't show up in collection. I'm so used to when I'm looking for resources going into collection. Up, there we go. Change for free. Level for free. There we go. Level 6. And that gave us the yellow ones. Then purple, then red, then the one we really need, which is number 9. Which we're almost there. Almost there. But yeah, look at this. Compared to the gem cost to how many kills you need to do, every single battle is basically 2 gems. So there's no point in leveling the Soulforge with gems. We're getting 2 gems basically per battle for free by doing it this way. Where do we go? We'll throw down the Dragon Soul. You haven't even gotten 20k soul total in your account, lol. Oh. Yeah, that will happen if you're still in smaller guilds. Sometimes you don't end up getting to 20k. I know when I put my new account into a small guild, it will probably struggle to get to 20k as well. Generally, you don't even bother using seals on 40k ever when you're first starting out. You just try finding someone who can do it to 20k when you try finding guilds. Let's see. But yeah, B Dowdy, if you still wanted to come in, just leave the invite code and I can go get you in real quick. You wouldn't be able to do the Guild Wars, of course, this week because it's you have to get in before Tuesday to be able to do that. But yeah, if you're still interested. Oh, you meant getting 20k seals personally? Oh, okay. Have you been saving the entire time? I've been saving since they announced that they'll probably be adding other drops to the guild chests. And I think I'm almost at 40,000. I basically soloed on my own account, having enough to be able to do all 40,000. Let's say, yeah. Not next week, we will have over 40,000 seals. Plus, we have 176 of the actual keys as well. Yeah, wisps are very, very, very annoying. They're even stronger now than they were last week. We almost lost them today. You're more than welcome to join our guild when you start your new account. Oh, I already had someone who's going to be taking me up, but thank you for the offer. Maybe if we make another one, we could go and see for that, but Techni already ends up claiming that offer. He was like the first one to ask. He even ended up making a new guild recently, so that would kind of be kind of good, since this kind of still has that new guild atmosphere in it, with a lot of low levels and stuff. Actually, I think that was one of the main reasons why Techni actually ended up going and making his own guild, because he's the highest level in the game, and he's trying to make himself stay the highest level in the game. So the reason he went to go create his own guild for newer players is because he can easily get the 100% extra EXP every single day by being in a ridiculously small guild. So he deliberately made his own guild that will just crush literally everyone he plays in Guild Wars, and then he'll end up getting 100% EXP every single day forever. Well, other than one day. I think it's impossible to have 100% bonus on Tuesday, but every other day you would end up having it. Yeah, wisps are really annoying right now, and they actually got buffed this patch indirectly, because the way AI uses wisps is better. Because if there's a skull pair right now, and the wisp has its ability, it will cast wisp first. Right now, if it was like this, and you deliberately tried skull distracting, it no longer takes that skull. It would cast the wisp instead. Same thing with Queen Mab, same thing with almost every extra turn in the game, like if they had goblins or something else. Also, goblin defend teams are even stronger now. I'm probably going to be running that on my Let's Play account for my defend. But yeah, definitely try doing extra turn related defend teams, and drain spam. Drain spam is still just as annoying as it's always been. That's still strong. I don't believe they're adding the new changes to Guild Wars until next patch, the one that's going to make you need to do like unique defense and everything. Well, obviously it's not coming this patch. It's already out. But I believe all of that's coming in next patch, from what I last heard. I could probably ask Nimhane, but she might not even have the definitive answer yet, because they're probably already working on next patch, but they might not have like confirmed info. Not to mention they sometimes don't mention it deliberately. Let's see, what else did she say recently? Nimhane's not a fan of 4x speed. I feel like quite a few people hated 4x speed initially, but then everyone has kind of gotten used to 4x speed. Oh yeah, if you click the upper left-hand corner, you can leave your guild. You go over here, you go into guild, you click admin, and then you click, I believe this disband button is normally the leave button. It says disband because I'm a guild leader, but I believe this button right there would normally say, chat wasn't blocking it. Move over, chat. That button right there, I believe, is the one you click. And it should say leave or leave guild or something related to leaving, if I'm not mistaken. And if it's not there, I think that's the only place it would be, yeah. I think it's that button right there is what you would end up clicking. Mine shows different because I'm an actual guild leader. But if you were just a person who's in a guild, it would show it like that. Yeah, what's your invite code? I still didn't see it posted earlier, unless I missed it somewhere. Okay, well, anyways, back to the grind. How far are we right now? Dungeons. Oh, I keep playing in dungeons. Minigame, Soulforge. We're at 36 out of 220 while you did this to us. So many more kills. How do you feel about the lowering of legendary task payment for most resources due to 4x speed? They were already pretty horrible, and now they're even more horrible. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. I heard somewhere that they added jewels to it, and if that is the case, I kind of don't mind as much. But, yeah, that's just a little bit annoying. We'll just have to see next week, really, how that pans out. It's kind of hard to tell at this current moment, because a good majority of my guild and many other upper guilds have basically threw all their resources already. So we don't really know what the impact really is. We won't really find out until next week how drastic that really impacted the game. So I'll have more of an opinion on that probably next week when I see how much lower it actually is. But we'll find out then. Okay, see ya, Amanda. Have a good day. But yeah, we will be streaming the next 3 days, the new patch. Tomorrow, the following day, and the following day after that. Thursday through Saturday from 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be doing it for a couple hours. Okay, well, let's go get in Belden to finish out our last slots. And let's see, admin, invite, boom. It says you do not exist. Belden, you do not exist. I think I got it correctly. Yeah, let me try it without the thing. Nope, it says you do not exist. What is this madness? Yeah, it says you do not exist. Are you on PC mobile? That's weird. But yeah, it says that you do not exist. Hello, Anthony! Welcome! The reduction of the amount of gems you get from guild tasks is distributed a bit because they don't want enough, if you don't get enough, it won't be able to even max your sentinels and do the daily jewel thing. Oh yeah, that would be a little bit of a concern then, maxing sentinels. I wonder if I'll actually lower the requirement now. I would have to see how many jewels it actually is, because if we keep getting lower and not getting the top 6, we would actually end up losing gems from doing so. So I might just make it as a just flat requirement to do base 4 instead of base 5, because you would end up getting a additional 200 gems saved per week doing it that way. And some people in my guild might prefer getting the extra 200 gems than trying to go for the higher amounts. Oh yeah, click something in global chat, B Dowdy, and I can just go and invite you that way. That'll probably be easier if you are indeed on PC mobile. Say anything in global chat 1, again I can just invite you that way. That'll be probably the easiest thing to say. Just say like hi Tacet in the global chat, or maybe something else, I don't know, but then everyone will say hi Tacet, I don't know. Say something in global chat and tell me what your name is in global chat, and then I can go do it that way. That'll probably be the easiest thing to do, since that doesn't appear to be working the other way around. But yeah, I don't know which one of these is you. And down it goes. Quick challenges, fight, and here we go. You did put in global chat. Well, which one are you, though? I don't know which one it is. Because B Dowdy isn't in the global chat. You're going by a different name in global chat than you're on YouTube. Oh, Belden GCD. Oh, never mind. I could just look for the Belden thing. That would work too. I forgot about that. I can just look for Belden in global chat. That would work. Belden, Belden, Belden. I see no Beldens. Belden, Belden, Belden. I see no Belden. Am I not in global chat right now? I am. What are the requirements for the guild? Oh, I already ended up getting a replacement for the one. But you can check the recruitment thread. It's 500 trophy. Oh yeah, I still need to fix the recruitment thread. This week isn't going to be a 500 trophy requirement, but all subsequent weeks, now that mobile has 4x speed, is going to be a 500 trophy requirement. It's 500 trophy, 500,000 gold, though I do encourage 1 million gold if possible. 1.5k seals, and being able to perform really good in Bracket 1 Guild Wars is all the requirements. Into challenges, fight, in we go. Is my global chat frozen? It might be. Is it actually moving in your guys' thing? That could be the case. Let me see. Well, let's go to global chat 1 again. Go. Okay. That's weird. There it is. Okay, it's not frozen anymore. If someone can type, or not someone, B Dowdy, say something in global chat again so I can see you. Apparently my global chat ran. Oh, there you are. There he is. Recruit. We got you. Invite sent. Okay, invite was sent. You can get jewels from normal tasks? What? Yes. Now you can get jewels from normal tasks. So actually, it's kind of weird. Anyone who hasn't claimed every single task this week will actually have more jewels than people who claimed all their tasks already, which is kind of weird. But that is the case. Anyone who hasn't claimed their tasks yet will have more jewels. Like, early game players, some of them will have more jewels this week than what a late game player has. Because every late game player, for the most part, are in a guild where they pretty much max out everything immediately. But there's actually jewels in those tasks now. I have no clue how many, because I don't even know if we have anyone who has data on that yet. But they are there. Okay, how many kills we up to? I keep checking it like every 5 seconds and it barely even moves. I need to stop checking it as much and just keep farming it down. We're almost up to red. I hate that they put red all the way as last, yet that's the one we actually get on the very first day. It's like, here, have some red colored jewels. And then it's like, you look at them, it's like, oh, that's the highest level. It figures. The one that they give on the first day is the highest possible level. I don't think they thought that out completely. They should have gave like blue or green or something, or one of like the very first ones today. Is Bracket 6 Guild Wars not late game at all? Some people could still consider it late game. It's still the top 60 guilds. There's a big difference between Bracket 6 and Bracket 1 though. There is a very, very large difference. If you get perfect score in Bracket 1, that doesn't necessarily, I mean in Bracket 6, that doesn't necessarily mean you'll even be able to compete in Bracket 1. If you can first place in Bracket 3 or Bracket 2, you probably could end up, or, you know, get like over 7,000. If you can over 7,000 in Bracket 3 or 2, you'd be able to do the same pretty much in Bracket 1 for the most part. Did I see in global chat? Yeah, I already recruited you, Deep Dowdy. You should already have the thing in your mail. Check your mail thing. So I believe I already sent a recruit. I clicked the button earlier. I can go click it again, but you should already have a mail that houses it. Let's see. Unless I accidentally click on Baden. Oh, I might accidentally click on Baden. Oops, I thought that was B Dowdy. Or wait, isn't that yours? I think that is yours, Belden. Yeah, I clicked on yours. I clicked recruit. I'll do it again. Yeah, I sent it twice now. But yeah, you should have it in your mail. Just click on the thing and then go into the guild. You should be in. Oh, is Techni here too? Yeah, that was the person I was mentioning earlier. I'll probably be joining his guild for the thing. It's still very, very new. He's actually the highest level in the entire game. All he does is farm level, so that he will perpetually be the highest level in the game. I think his goal is to hit the max level of 10,000, which is going to be almost impossible. It is ridiculously hard to try to reach level 10,000. I think it's realistically impossible, or unrealistic, I should say. It takes about, it would take like 3 years from right now if you were just to focus on leveling to be able to get level 10,000. It would take a ridiculously long time. That would be the greatest achievement ever achieved in this game, though, if he was to seriously achieve level 10,000 max level. He needs like a plaque within the game if he actually does that. Oh, you got nothing of the new material? Interesting. Wait, did you already finish blue, or did you finish blue after the patch? Because I believe blue got reworked to not have pure gems anymore. I believe it got a couple of the other ones reworked. Oh, I might need to do a new video on guild tasks now that they got changed. We don't know the full table of the legendary drop table, though. It'll be really easy to find out what each of the 12 tasks are, though. But as far as the guild table, that's going to be a little bit harder to discern exactly what it is. Anyways, let's keep going. Keep farming it out. Finally got level 8 Soulforge, nice. Yeah, I think we're still at level 6. Keep answering questions and stuff, though, and getting distracted. Yeah, it should take about another hour or so. And if not, I might just gem the last little bit. That or just do it in the morning. Because I probably will end out the stream soon. We can always do it tomorrow morning and stuff. We still have plenty of time ahead of us. It's not like we have to have it now. I do need it by the end of tomorrow, though. Because that's the first video I'm going to be going over. Is the Soulforge. Because it'll be the easiest one to go over. Explore should be faster. Less clicks in between battles. Yeah, it really should be. There's been a request for that. But yeah, if you click like Explore Challenges, it should bring you like right back into the screen. Like if we're doing challenges and we finish a battle, it should bring us back right here. Just so we just have to click at most. Right now you have to do like 2 or 3 additional clicks on top of what we just did. Because it brings you all the way back to the main menu. Or the main map screen, or you know, whatever you call that initial menu. So yeah, it takes a lot of clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes 4 clicks. They can easily lower that to at least 2, if not even 1. They could go all the way to 1 if they really wanted to. Yeah, it's a lot of unneeded clicks. Doesn't seem like much, but if you have to do this perpetually for like hundreds of battles in a row like we're doing now, it adds up to a lot of additional needless clicks. You're doing like over 1,000 needless clicks from upgrading your thing, your sentinels, not the sentinels, the level of the Soulforge. So I can probably get rid of chat now from being on our screen. I don't think Nimhane's saying anything anymore. When was in that last Nim? Oh no, she's still saying stuff. Soulforge level progress doesn't reset. Yep, once you get it up, it stays that way. Oh, impervious. Oh yeah, you can actually right now, for anyone who hasn't done their Guild Wars yet, now is a really good time to go do Green Guild Wars. It ended up happening to us today. If you devour something that has impervious right now, it does not have immunity to devour. So you can just use double Kraken against like Plague and stuff. We ended up devouring a Plague, a fully traded Plague earlier today at the beginning of this stream. It was pretty funny. Also pretty broken. There. Explore should be faster or less click. Yeah, never mind, I already read that. Yeah, the screen that it should go on is either here or right here after you do the battle. Like, as soon as we finish the battle, just bring us here. Boom, click again, and keep going. I wish that was the case. It would make this go a lot easier. We'd probably be able to get 3 to 4 battles in per minute. Right now, is at max, you're only going to be able to do about 3 per minute. And that's if you're truly focusing. If not, it's only about 2 to 2.5 per minute. Which is about, on average, about 10 kills a minute. You spent an hour killing troops, but forgot to click the level up at 60. Oh yeah, I've done that some. It's actually one of the reasons why I'm slightly behind right now too, compared to the curve. We end up doing anywhere from like 20 to 50 kills without actually leveling it. That is a little bit weird aspect about it. It doesn't auto level. You have to manually, once it reaches the final thing, click level up. And if you don't end up doing this, you'll keep getting kills, but it doesn't go towards your level. So yeah, do definitely remember to actually level it up. I have made the same mistake already. So I haven't made it since I did the first mess up. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm trying to level up my Soul Forge. If anyone's wondering what I'm doing right now, like why on earth am I just randomly doing a bunch of this challenge right now? The main goal of what I'm doing right now is leveling the Soul Forge. This is the quickest possible way that you can ever win a battle. And the only thing that matters is that we get kills, and we need kills so that we can level up the Soul Forge for free. Even though we're not directly getting it, every single one of these battles is giving us 1 to 2 gems while you're leveling up the Soul Forge. You could, of course, just rush through it and level it up by means of putting gems into it, but it costs a little over 1,000 gems, and once you do so, you don't really gain any extra benefit from it. So and not to mention, there's barely anything you can even use a maxed out Soul Forge for as of this current moment in time. So I wouldn't really bother maxing out your Soul Forge by means of gems. You can if you want, but it's really a waste. Not to mention, a new Mythic is coming this Friday, and it would be much better spent trying to throw those gems at the Mythic than it is to throw it at the Soul Forge. I would say maybe it would be okay if the Mythic was like 3 weeks away or something. But given that it's like 2 days away, actually almost 1 day at this point, it's really close, and you might as well just save it for that purpose. Also, keep in mind, you'll be needing gems too for event gems, or for event keys. A new legend is coming out next Monday, and that legend will, legend next Monday is going to be in event keys only. So you'll probably want to use your event keys for that, and any extra spare gems that you might need in case you might want to get some Mythic would also be useful. It's going to be a Goblin as well. It seems like a pretty good troop. If I'm not mistaken, it's a full AoE that gains an extra turn, which seems pretty insane. It'll probably be used within the context of explosion teams. As far as an all-Goblin team, not quite sure if it would actually be used within it, but we'll definitely mess around with it. It seems really, really strong, and is unfortunately going to be contested by a Goblin King. There are indeed Goblin Kings in that kingdom that are going to get in the way of everything. 10:30 p.m. for you. Nap time later. I'll see you, Saman. Yeah, we're going to be probably heading off soon too. It's 11:32 by me right now. I'll probably head off at midnight and just camp our progress there. And then, of course, we'll finish it all during tomorrow's stream. We will be streaming tomorrow, 10 a.m. to about, I think about 2 or 3 p.m. It will be a little bit shorter of a stream. Might not even go that long. It'll probably be more like 3 or 4 hours, but I do want to stream tomorrow. And it will start at the normal time of 10 a.m. And of course, we'll still do it on Friday and Saturday as well. Main reason I want it to be a little bit smaller tomorrow is I do want to start doing some of the videos that will cover some of the stuff for the people that don't catch any of the streams. Because I know there's quite a few people that do watch my channel that don't ever bother watching the streams, either because of their schedule, the times, or just any other reason. So I do need to make sure I do videos that cover everything. First thing we'll be covering, of course, is Soulforge, which is one of the main reasons why we're focusing so hard on getting it right now. I'll probably also go over a few teams that you can use to power level the Soulforge and stuff like that. Kind of like what we're doing now, except showing a few other teams, like the Valkyrie Rowan team and a few others. Obviously, this is the best one that I'm aware of, and that pretty much anyone's aware of. I don't believe there's anything quicker than this, but there are cheaper options, because this is a rather expensive team. You need fully traded Elspeth, you need Black Manacles with fully traded Mechanist class. War and Peace does work, but Black Manacles is better. And you need a Troglodyte fully traded, though not required, but fully traded does help some. Though for the purpose of getting kills, it's actually not a necessity. The only two that's a necessity is Elspeth fully traded and Mechanist class fully traded. Okay, see ya, Henny. Good night, Anthony. Oh, we're still going, by the way. I'm not ending it now, but if you guys are going, good night. See you guys. Yeah, we're still going for a little bit. Yeah, I know it's getting late for most people, though. Generally, I don't tend to stream this late, but of course, the patch just came out. Gotta get in on that hype. Let's see. Oh, go and throw this down. We've been using Crimson Bat, Elspeth, Penguin, and Penguin. Yep, that works too. Just Elspeth a Penguin, and boom, you're ready to go to team wipe them. Same premise, different team. Main reason I run with something like this is Black Manacles is particularly useful for doing cleanup. So for example, if we were in Explorer, it doesn't really matter for this thing. But let's say we were doing this in Explorer and farming it up. If one of them have a chance to revive, or even 100% chance to revive like that one troop, Black Manacles is great for cleanup since it has a 20% chance that will just devour them. And it also has that nice AoE on all of them to try and get them down. Hello, Anarchy. Good morning. Wow, it's morning by you? Wow. It is 11:30 p.m. by me, but yes, good morning. Hope you've been enjoying the new patch. Yeah, everyone with the different time zones all over the place. I've actually never left the time zone I've been in. I've been almost as north and as south as you can possibly be on my time zone, but I've never actually left it. Well, maybe not as south, but I've been as north as Toronto, Canada, and as south as like the tip of Florida. So, but I've never actually left the Eastern Standard Time Zone ever. I've been pretty much all the way up and down it, other than in South America. But I just haven't actually left it, though. I haven't gone, like, left and right, or west and east. I've only gone north and south. Oh, throw the bomb butt. That would probably be really weird if you were to do that, though. Because if you went, let's see, what direction would you have to go in? If you went west, it would almost be the same time. You'd basically arrive. That would be really weird. You'd basically arrive at the location at the same time that you left your original location. So if I was to go to the East Coast to like a little bit further west, basically by the time I arrive there, it would be the same time that I left. Or I would experience the same time zone twice, or the same time twice. It'd be like 9 p.m. and then you go back to the left and then it'll like go back to 9 p.m. Because you would end up traveling slightly quicker than the time actually moves. Is Death better than Elamagrim? Depends on what you're using it for. Personally, I prefer Elamagrim than Death, but it really just depends on the team that you're using it with. They're used for different purposes. They're both similarly as strong. I personally prefer Elamagrim just because of what I like to use it for. It has infinite loop. It can reduce the entire enemy team down to 0 attack. It has Impervious. It's actually one of the best Impervious troops, if not the best Impervious troop in the game. And it has, oh, that's basically it. Well, it's synergized with dragons, has that extra benefit too. So that's not really utilized that often. Because even though he's synergized with dragons, dragons do not synergize with him. Demistroxy is about the only thing he's really used with for the most part. There's a reason computer people hate time zones. They make everything so complicated. Maybe. Oh, let me go check my kills. Someone suggested I make like a kill counter. Oh, good thing I checked. We're almost there. But I think it's better just doing it this way. Let's see. We need 16 more, so that's 4 more battles. And then we can go do the next level. I think we'll try doing one more level after this and then end it there for the night. And then we'll do the final 2 levels on tomorrow's stream. But yeah, if you've learned anything during this stream, please do not spend gems on the Soulforge. There is no need to have it fully leveled immediately. And you're saving upwards of 1,000 gems by not leveling it. There's really no need. You could have like a 50,000 gem stack right now, and there's still no need to go and upgrade Soulforge with gems. It's just a waste of gems. Because once you get it fully leveled, it's fully leveled forever. And obviously you're going to perpetually always be gaining kills, so there's no point in leveling it. Just be patient, wait a day or 2, and then you'll get it up that way. Do you download the patch from the game itself or from the website? For the patch for this game, it should automatically occur. As far as how you do it on mobile, I'm not quite sure, but I know when I was initially doing it, it wasn't working on my Steam version. The way around it was to force exit from Steam, relaunch it, and then the update was there. By the way, for iOS players, the issue with the daily deal should be fixed. Oh yeah, whoever's mentioned the daily deal thing earlier that you could buy multiple, it has been fixed now. But yeah, you can only buy the daily deal once per day. Anyone who were able to buy it multiple times, that was completely a glitch. Hey, if anyone else still has any questions about the patch, feel free to leave them. We'll be going over more of it tomorrow and stuff. And I'll probably do a video soon going over the full patch notes. Most of you have probably seen it by now. But I do want to go a video kind of just addressing them. My thoughts on everything and everything. Because I still haven't even gone over most of the new content. I'm mainly just trying to get through Soulforge. So we can definitely make sure by the end of tomorrow to do a video on it. Because that's probably one of the most noteworthy things that actually occurred this patch. Was the entirety of what on earth is the Soulforge. How will you know if you have the patch in place for PC, on PC? Check your Steam downloads and make sure they're automatic, and if not, you'll be able to know instantly if you see the Soulforge and crafting, or the Soulforge and dungeon system in the game. If it's in the game, then you definitely have the patch. If not, close out Steam, reopen it, go from there. Okay, that should be enough. That or I'm 1 battle off. I think I might have miscounted. The struggle of not counting correctly. Nope, that's exactly enough. There we go. And now level 7, 300 kills. How many is that? Yeah, that would take us about 30 minutes, which would bring us to about 10 minutes past midnight then. So that would then unlock us reds, and then we can do the other 2 tomorrow. Which would be the 2 most interesting ones, unfortunately. The Celestials, the legendary troops, the legendary weapons, and the diamonds, and then you have the mythic troops and the mythic weapons. And my goal is to craft a new mythic that is only obtainable through the crafting system. It costs a ridiculously absurd amount of resources, even more so than a normal mythic, but it's only obtainable through crafting, and it's supposed to be kind of like the end game thing for completionists to kind of obtain. And they'll probably add more in the future very, very slowly. I'm pretty sure the gap in between them would be a very long duration of time, though. For PC, you have to Steam account, and it's updating itself. Yeah, generally if you have automatic updates, it'll just update itself on Steam. You sometimes have to manually force it if you don't automatically have it on, though. And you can do that under your Steam settings for the game. So you can craft the event weapons, such as fire and ice. I do not know for sure. We'll find out when we get up to that point. I assume that's what legendary weapons mean, but it might not even be that. I assume that you would be able to craft all the older weapons. It might not even be that you'll be able to craft all the older weapons, which is kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't make it like that you can craft them. But from what I can see, as of this current moment, you can't. And I don't think you will be able to. So, good thing you've been buying them as of recently. That's really weird that they wouldn't add all the older ones. Most of them are pretty irrelevant, but I was kind of hoping that they would add it during the Soulforge. There wasn't really any reason not to. Their cost would be scaled enough due to the jewels that you would need for them and everything. Have I checked out the defense team preferences sliders? Yes, I have. I haven't really bothered testing them, though. That's something we'll be testing extensively the next 3 days or so. But yeah, I already reset mine to what I should be using. I ended up going with this for my normal defend team. I haven't tested it, but we will be doing that in detail later. Oh, it ended up resetting it. Well, I did set it earlier. That's weird. Let me go reset them again. But yeah, I did blue down, purple down, red highest priority, brown highest priority. Scrolls go up a little bit. Excuse me. And green and yellow stay as is. So yeah, that's why I end up going with it. Let's click X. And hopefully it got saved. That's weird. Why doesn't it save? Maybe I have to edit team and then change it that way. That's why I didn't save. Okay, that's weird. Move that down, move that down, move that down, move that down. That stays there. Move that up. And let me go edit team. We'll go and click on this one. Boom. Click X and then go and resave it. What? It doesn't save. It doesn't save your gem priorities. Good job, game. That'll probably be fixed later. But yeah, it doesn't save it. Well, that's why I haven't set my defend priority thing. Let's see, I think it was this team with my defend team. That's weird, it's not saving. But yeah, we'll be doing that later. Hopefully by tomorrow morning it'll be fixed. I should probably go and tell her. I don't know if she knows yet. She probably does. Another legendary task. Another 6 arcanes. Oh, I thought that was 15 for a second. 2 gem keys. 15 glory keys. 15 glory keys. Isn't that more than usual? Since when was 15 a number? Since when was 15 a number? I know that they rescaled it a bit. I didn't think they rescaled it like that. Wow. Though we did end up getting 1 gem and 1 event key. It seems like they scaled down gem and event keys, but they upgraded like all the other ones. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I was starting to run low on glory keys. So maybe they rebalanced it because of how many less glory keys are given in the game. It's the only thing I could possibly think of. Click the test team. It made a save for you. Oh, okay. We actually have to click test team. Never mind. Okay. So let's go test team then. So move that up. That's weird. So we have to click test team every single time we want this to save. That's a bit annoying. But oh well. Let's go test team. And let's just let it destroy us or destroy it. We'll see what happens. Oh, they nerfed 2 but buffed 1. Interesting. Okay. Wow, I just destroyed my defense team with Bombot Rush. Wow. I was not expecting that. What do we go for? Let me go move that. Do a poke. Now Skull will kill it if we need, or if we can get one. Fill out that. We're really not getting lucky drops, are we? We'll just take a round. Oh, I didn't see the skull there. Hello. We were getting lucky drops. I'm just not taking them. Good job. There we go. And Black Manacle. Oh, still not enough damage. Close enough. So close. Let us kill it. There we go. And it's matched. And now our defend team should be saved with its priorities. And we'll mess around with that later. Hey, Queen Aurora. We're level 80. Level 80 just got another mythic. That's funny. Figures. How close are we right now? Where is mini game Soulforge? I think we're still like a mile away at this current moment. Yep, 20. I might just end out for the night soon. And we'll worry about the rest of it tomorrow. Because it is almost midnight. Yeah, anyone still has any other questions you want me to go over, feel free to let me know. And we'll go over it. But yeah, thank you for that, Studs. I didn't end up seeing that anywheres. There's a lot of stuff we need to go mess around with still. I haven't done any of their troop balance. Haven't messed around with defend priorities, though I have set them. And still need to mess with Soul Forge once we get it fully upgraded. And dungeoning system's pretty straightforward, though. There isn't really much we need to mess around with that, other than just seeing what we'll have to do on future days. For the first time, you are behind. I know, I probably am behind right now. A lot of people are probably way ahead of me on Soulforge right now. I wouldn't be surprised. Because we're playing it rather slowly right now. Because we keep doing other things. Let's see. General question. General impression of the dungeon fights and crafting system. Dungeon fights I like, but I think they're too easy for late game. Crafting system, as of this current moment, seems quite pricey on most of the crafts. It is a nice, much-needed addition that we've been needing for a while. And they did say that they're going to be making additional changes to it in the future and stuff like that. We'll have to just kind of see what will happen with it. But, yeah, it's interesting. Two biggest things about it. I wish specific troops of every single type would be craftable. Currently, you can only specifically craft legends and mythics. You cannot specifically craft lower rarities. Meaning you can't do it to try to ascend them that way. You have to manually go and get a bunch of those keys still, which is really annoying. The other thing is weapons. I was hoping that every single weapon in the game would be craftable, like all the gold event weapons. From what I can tell, that will not be the case. The only weapons that will be craftable are all of the new colored weapons. Almost all of them are useless other than the ones that are either good, like the mythic weapon and like a few of the legendary ones that cover 2 colors. All the single color ones are basically useless. But the other ones that will be useful are any of them that are related to crafting that one mythic troop. It's going to cost like a ridiculously large amount, but for completionists out there, it would be something that a lot of people would end up going for to make sure that they have every troop in the game. It'd be a really, really hard one to get. It costs like 1.4 million, I think someone said, if you were to get every single component needed to get them. We actually can easily do that. I think we have 1.5 million souls right now. I only ever need to keep a reserve of about 100,000 anyways, so it would have worked out perfectly. Also, I'm never going to be disenchanting my stuff, even if souls become valuable enough that it's like, oh, hey, go and disenchant them. I'm probably still not going to disenchant them. Mainly because I still feel like they're going to be buffing up disenchant. I really, really, really wish they would give a small amount of charge to disenchanting. Even if it was only like 1 per common, 2 per rare, etc., etc. They just need to add some ridiculously small amount of extra to disenchanting. They might do that in the future. I'm pretty sure they're hesitating to do it now, just to see how the economy kind of works based on what they currently have, and then they'll likely adjust it from there. Okay, but yeah, I think I'm going to head out after this battle then. It is getting late, and we'll be streaming this plenty the next 3 days to cover out the rest and everything. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. We will be streaming the next 3 days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have no clue what time that is in your time zone, that is about 10 hours from now, we will be streaming. And we'll be doing that same time on the next 3 days. We'll be messing around with the new format, messing with any of the rebalance, messing with Soulforge, seeing what we can do with that, and, you know, just our usual stuff. This is the Guild War stream that we do every night, but kind of went a little bit longer than that, obviously, because we went over new content. Got a nice solid stream in for the night for any of you who are in time zones that normally can't catch it. Generally, nightly streams are a bit shorter, because I like to get to... I like to get off a little bit before midnight, just so I have time to kind of like rewind and relax a bit. Oh, and will the border be coming back? What border? Not quite sure about the border. Oh, the border? Oh, the normal border that I do around my stream? Yeah, that's going to be coming back. It's just during the nightly Guild War streams I don't have them on. This stream ended up just happening to go a little bit longer. But yeah, I normally run the border. I run the border on any stream that I give out redeem codes. That's the easiest way to determine if I'll give out a redeem code during the stream. If there's a border around it, I give out a redeem code during that stream. We'll have 2 redeem codes for the next 3 days during each of our 10 a.m. streams. So regardless of how long or short we do them, they will be going with 2 redeem codes each every single time. We will be doing them for about 4-ish hours. Tomorrow's will be slightly shorter, mainly because there's 2 important videos I really need to cover tomorrow, other than just the stream. It'll probably be about the same length as what we just did, like 3 hours or so. Plus, we'll still have the 8 p.m. one. But there's 2 videos I absolutely have to cover as soon as possible, and that is a video going over the complete change notes, my impression on it, reading it, all that, and another one on SoulForge, like what it is, warning everyone not to spend gems on it and stuff like that. So those are the 2 main videos I really need to get out. Anyways, don't spend gems on the crafting system. Best of luck with everything, and enjoy version 3.1. We'll be back covering more on that soon in the next 3 days. 10 a.m. tomorrow. See you guys then. Have a wonderful night or morning or whenever you guys are right now, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.